both ledges there for yourselves. So 6, 7 and 8 we've got backstroke ledges. 1, 2 and 3 off the blocks. 4 and 5 continual swimming. Once again, just a very good afternoon and hello to everybody waiting for us on YouTube. I'm going to say you got a lovely graphic of absolutely nothing. Believe me, warm-ups are continuing. We run through to 3:15. Racing starts shortly afterwards. So as I said, get your feet up. It's 3:10. It's going to be time for a beer now, isn't it? As we said, enjoy yourselves. Get the crisps and peanuts ready. Get the dog next to you. Settle down, because we have got a rather long afternoon of swimming ahead of us. Now we start off with the females 100 breaststroke. Then it's the open males 400 metres individual medley. The females 200 metres freestyle. And then the open males 200 backstroke. We finish off this Saturday evening with the finals of the females 100 breaststroke. So as I said, plenty, and I mean plenty of racing action for you this afternoon. As always, if you have any messages to get read out, as I said, we've got plenty of time this afternoon. Like I said, get them in. Fool at the Pool on Instagram. Give me a like as well. That'd be lovely jubbly. And I'll get them read out for you, as we said, as we go through the afternoon. As always, thank you very much for taking part in that. It has been fantastic. Been helping me break things up a little bit. So keep them coming. So some messages coming in. Good luck to Solster Toaster in the 200 free and a little bit later on. Once again, thanks Brad. Keep up the good work, Lee. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Good luck to Sophie a little bit later on. Good luck to Rose Alcock in 100 breaststroke. That's with love from your mum, dad and Edward. So good luck to Rose. And also, a big happy birthday to Sophia Slater, who's 11 today. So happy birthday to Sophia. Everybody's at home watching and cheering you on. Good luck this afternoon. Love from Mum and her sisters, Ella and Lucy. So once again, Sophia, a very, very happy 11th birthday. Two minutes left, gentlemen. Last 2 minutes. Last 60 seconds, gentlemen, last 60 seconds. Okay, that is warm-up complete. If we can clear the pool, please. Once again, if we can clear the pool. Thank you. All right, another message coming in. Bearing in mind, this is not from me, okay? Wigan Best can beat the rest. Yeah, give it your all and have a ball. Go Phoebe, Julia, Charlotte, Story, Liv and Amber. And that is love from Jen. Okay, thank you, Jen. A lovely little ditty, that one. Yes, keep those messages coming in. Good luck to B. Pollard in the 100 breaststroke and all the Clitheroe Dolphins from Mum and everyone on Auntie Sarah's hen do in Sedberg. Imagine being on a hen do when you're swimming here at Counties. Oh my days. Anyway, Claire, thank you very much. Okie dokie, I've been given a thumbs up, so it's pretty much time to go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is event 327, a female 100 metres breaststroke. There are 16 heats of this event. Heat 1. Yes, as I said, a very good afternoon and welcome back. As I said, very, very quick between sessions today, but we're on to session 9. And as we said, this is a female's 100 breaststroke. Just going back to that last message, Claire, I am only jealous that you are out and about enjoying your Saturday afternoon. Hopefully you've got it on in a bar somewhere. Anyway, let's have a little look. This is heat 1 of 16 in lane 2. From Fleetwood, Amelia Coburn. In 3 from Preston is Elodie Kearns. In 4 from Crosby is Lola Horan. In 5 from Bootle is Lucy Zargon. 6 from Preston is Emily Schofield. Entry times 146s, 147s, and Amelia Coburn there. So one of our multi-classification swimmers. Her entry times at 2:18.16. So we will keep an eye on all of the times. Again, this is a 100-metre race. In fact, the only race this afternoon that will have finals. Okay, everything else will be heat declared winners. So this one is the only one that we will see some finals a little bit later. I say a little bit later. It will be sometime this evening, just not sure when. So at the moment, it is Lucy Zargon. Said her name quite a few times, haven't I, over the 2 weekends. She leads at the moment, yellow hat. As I said, entry time for Lucy was 147.10. And for the 10 and 11-year-olds, just to let you know, fastest time in Britain at the moment for this, last 12 months, 1 minute 28.23. Wowee, that is some time. All right, first to the wall though, in a time of 1:43.78, Lucy Zargon. Emily Blocks, no, sorry, Emily Blocks, she's not swam, I'm joking, sorry Emily. It's Emily Schofield in 1:45.01 and Elodie Kearns, 1:52.10. Emily on the brain, honestly. So as we said, as a reminder, Amelia Coburn's coming in underneath the flags now. Her entry time was 2 minutes 18.16. Let's see what time she stops the clock at. It's going to be a good one. And it's 2:13.31. As we said, a full 5 seconds underneath that entry time there for Amelia. Hopefully she'll be happy with that one. As we said, all is confirmed for us. So as soon as the ladies are out of the water, we'll move on to Heat 2. Coaches, team managers, can we have up to and including Heat 10 of this event to marshalling, please? That's up to and including Heat 10 of the females 100 breaststroke to marshalling. Heat 2, lane 1 from Blackpool Aquatics. Laura Lee Veach in 2 from City of Salford. Katie Underwood in 3 from Southport. Sophia Leddy in 4 from St Helens even. Isabel Wainwright in 5 from City of Manchester. Natasha Chapman Barnes. 6 from Leyland Barracudas is Rebecca Shears. 7 from Bootle, Sasha McNabb, and in 8 from Southport is Sadie Lamb. All of these ladies still in the 10 and 11 years age bracket. This time entry times 1:44 for Isabel Wainwright, and the outside lanes are at 1:46. At the 50-metre turn then, it is Sophia in lane 3 who leads the way by just over 1/10 of a second from Laura Lee in lane 1, and then it was Katie Underwood. So there we are, your front 3, and they're in lanes 1, 2 and 3. Well, as you can see, still all to play for in Heat 2. As I said, all of these ladies in that 10 and 11 years age bracket. Got plenty more of the competitors in that age group to come, but at the moment, it looks like lanes 2 and 3 now. Katie Underwood and Sophia Leddy leading the way. Who gets to the wall first, though? I think possibly Sophia. She gets in there. Oh, hang on, we'll wait for everything to come up on the board. As you can see, things have changed there. Sophia 1:41.12, Katie at 1:41.42, and Sasha at 1:43.12. It's confirmed, Heat 3. All right, just another quick message come through. Tessa, I apologise, I've only just seen that. Laura Lie, I will make sure I get it sorted for you. But good luck to Laura Lie. Hopefully you got the time that you needed. And that's all from Mummy and the boys at home. All right, Heat 3, lane 1. Heat 3, lane 1 is Beatrice Carroll from Blackpool Aquatics. In 2 from Leyland Barracudas, Rose Alcock. In 3 from Wigan Best, Lexi Gordon. In 4 from Preston is Esther Newton. In 5 from Leyland Barracudas, Isabella Scott. In 6 from Preston, Clara Moore. 7 from Aquabers is Harriet McDermott. And in 8 from City of Manchester is Shay Sullivan. Lexi Gordon leads the way after 50 metres, 46.93. She's followed by Esther Newton, 47.94, and then 3/100ths of a second behind her was Rose Alcock at 47.97. Well, Lexi still leads the way here for us from Wigan Best. Entry time of 1:41.72. 15 metres to go. Esther Newton of Preston trying to catch Lexi Gordon up. Final few metres for Lexi then. I think she's going to hold on to this and go underneath her entry time.
She does 138.35 for Lexi Gordon. Esther Newton was 139.23. Isabella Scott was 141.18. Your provisional top 3. All confirmed, heat 4. Heat 4, lane 1 for Chatterton, Scarlett Gunton. In 2 from Wigan Best is Grace Walls. 3 from Preston, Sophia Slater. 4 from Wigan Best is Isla Knox. In 5 from the Isle of Man is Hayley Enrico. In 6 from Bury and Elton, Mia Ashworth. 7 from Ramsbottom is Rana Picolis. And in 8 from Lancaster, Isabella Wilson. So lanes 4 and 5 are your 12-year-olds. They're the first 12-year-olds we've seen in this one. Everybody else is 11. Isla Knox entered on 136.83, quickest in this heat, outside lanes at 141. Through the first 50 metres though, Sophia Slater of Preston is going to be out by distance actually, over a second and a half in front of Isla Knox after 50 metres. And running third was Hayley Enrico at 46.62, which was just 3/100ths of a second behind Isla Knox at the point. 25 metres to go of heat number 4, and it is Sophia Slater of Preston, red hat, leading the way from Wigan Best, Isla Knox. You're probably looking at Hayley Enrico, the Isle of Man, running third at the moment. Although Mia Ashworth has had a great second 50 metres from Bury and Elton in lane 6. Final 5 metres. Sophia Slater, can she hold on? Yes, she can. We'll wait for the times to come up on the boards again there. I think we will have a little change around in the finishing order as soon as all the times are populated. There you go. Sophia Slater, 136.81. Isla Knox, 137.71. Hayley Enrico was 138.48. Provisionally. Just whilst we've got a second, coaches, team managers, can we have all remaining swimmers, if we haven't already done so, into marshalling, please? All remaining swimmers for this event, females 100 breaststroke, into marshalling. And if we can start to send the first couple of heats, literally probably just the first 2, the open male, 12 years and over, 400 IM to marshalling as well. This is heat 5. Heat 5, lane 1 from City of Manchester, Martha Rowledge. In 2 from Crosby, Ella Lambert. 3 from City of Manchester, Elspeth Archer. 4 from Bootle is Nalika Mortimer, sorry. In 5 from Clitheroe is Beatrice Pollard. 6 from Wigan Best is Rossa Tempesta. 7 from Crosby is Amelia Colaslow. And in 8 from Aquabirds is Hope Baker. Well, at the moment, Ella Lambert in lane 2, Crosby as well as Rossa Tempesta in 6 from Wigan Best lead the way. Just once again, if you are down near the scoreboard end, please do not touch the camera. Thank you. As you can see, it is still Ella Lambert of Crosby who leads the way at the moment. Rossa is still second in lane 6, but you've also got lane number 4 now. Nalika Mortimer of Bootle, who's trying to get through into that second position. So Ella leads the way. As I said, Rossa and Nalika fighting it out for second and third. Well, Ella gets a 1 minute 30.36. Next is Rossa Tempesta, 1:33.20. Nalika Mortimer, 1:33.27. Provisional top 3. Okay, moving on. Heat 6. Heat 6, A1 from Wigan Best is Matilda Bristol. 2 from Wigan Best, Olivia Cutter. 3 from Leyland Barracudas, Darcy Allenson. 4 from Preston, Amelia Badanska. 5 from Ormskirk, Lucy Payton Hampton. 6 from City of Manchester, Gloriana Monaghan. 7 from Lancaster is Charlotte Wilson. 8 from City of Salford is Emily Annette. 12-year-olds in lanes 1, 3 and 8. Everybody else is 13. Entry times 1:28s to 1:31s. At the moment then, Lucy Payton Hampton looks to be leading the way for us. Oh no, actually, lane number 8, I apologise, Emily Annette. 41.16. I say Lucy Payton Hampton next, 41.65, and then it was Charlotte Wilson. Well, I'll tell you what, it's pretty much closing up, is this at the moment, but lane number 8, Emily Annette of City of Salford, still leads the way for us. 15 metres to go. The only definite is probably Emily Annette. After that, hard to tell. Lucy Payton Hampton possibly. Final 5 metres then. Who's going to finish where? It is Emily Annette, 1:29.50, Darcy Allenson, 1:30.33, and Lucy Payton Hampton, 1:30.48. Your top 3 there. All is confirmed, Heat 7. Heat 7, lane 1 from Blackpool Aquatics, Kira Tunney-Culver. In 2 from Wigan Best is Isabel Ashurst. 3 from Ramsbottom, Charlotte Lingard. 4 from Chorley Marlins is Neve Ashcroft. 5 from Leyland Barracudas, Neve Connolly. 6 from City of Salford is Gabriella Teasdale. 7 from City of Liverpool, Daisy Darcy. And 8 from Clitheroe is Isla Astle. Isabel Ashurst is out in front by at least half a second there, at 40.55. Next was Neve Connolly, 41.18. Running third was Neve Ashcroft at 41.59. So inside the last 15 metres or so then. And Isabel Ashurst looked really good here through the entire heat in lane number 2. So she's going to get there. Let's have a little look at her time. 1:25.68. Next, Gabriella Teasdale, 1:27.70. Third to the wall was Neve Ashcroft, 1:27.78. There we go. Confusing myself. Confirmed, Heat 8. Heat 8, lane 1 from Wigan Best is Georgia Ashton. 2 from Leyland Barracudas, Esme Breverton in 3 from Leyland Barracudas. Pollyanna Hudson in 4. City of Salford's Betsy Berry. 5 from Leyland Barracudas. Athena Johnstone in 6 from Bolton Metro. Sophia Stafford. 7 from Wigan Best, Isabel Prescott. And 8 from the Isle of Man is Faith Ter. Entry times 125s, 126s. Sophia Stafford leads the way. Gone out quick there, 38.99 from Isabel Prescott, 39.06. And then it was Pollyanna Hudson who was running third at that point. So Isabel Prescott, Wigan Best, leads the way at the moment. Sophia Stafford next to her from Bolton Metro, trying to get back at her. She's going to run out of pool though. It is going to be Isabel Prescott to the wall first this time. She's going to get herself a time, 121.98. Sophia Stafford, 123.28. And then Pollyanna Hudson, 125.70. Heat 9. Heat 9, lane 1 from Wigan Best is Esme Gunliff. In 2 from Preston is Wei-An Ho. In 3 from City of Salford is Amy Young. In 5 from Bolton Metro is Matilda Forrest. 6 from Preston, Violet Kearns. 7 from City of Liverpool, Imogen Smith. And in 8 from City of Salford is Mia Dalton. Wei-An Ho, youngest swimmer in lane 2, she's 12. And we go up to 16, that's Imogen Smith in 7. Entry times 124s, 125s. Mia Dalton leads away, 39.97 from Matilda Forrest, 40.03. And then Amy Young, that's at 40.30. Well, the battle is most certainly on here. Lane 5, that's Matilda Forrest, Bolton Metro. Lane 8, City of Salford's Mia Dalton look to be leading the way for us. So, Amy Young, 125.77. Next was Mia Dalton, 126.64. And Violet Kearns, 127.22. Are confirmed, Heat 10. Heat 10, lane 1 from Clitheroe, Megan Hacking. In 2 from Southport is Ebony Forburn. In 3 from Orca is Amelia Roberts. 4 from Prescott, Ava Burns. 5 from Clitheroe is Catherine Fitton. 6 from Everton, Megan Templeton. In 7 from Ormskirk is Emily Davidson. 8 from Carnforth is Daisy Dickinson. Catherine Fitton goes round first, 39.08 from Megan Hacking at 39.19. And then it was Amelia Roberts. So leading the way for us is Amelia Roberts in 3. close then between lanes 1, 5 and 6, but it is going to be Amelia Roberts. She'll get her there in a time of 1:23.77, Megan Templeton 1:24.64 and Catherine Fitton 1:25.05. Heat 11. Heat 11 and lane 1 from Ramsbottom, Gracie Yates. 2 from Preston is Freya Jones. 3 from Preston, Tallulah Kay. And in 4, also from Preston, Holly Warburton. In 5 from Southport is Sophie Lee. 6 from St Helens is Alicia Ashton. 7 from Crosby is Tilly Stevens. And 8 from Blackburn is Dana Jumma. Again, entry times here, 1:22s, 1:23s. I was saying, as we've moved through, quickest times around Britain, last 12 months, 1:28.23 for the 10 and 11-year-olds, 1:23.98 for 12-year-olds, 1:18.93 for 13-year-olds, 1:13.83 for 14-year-olds, and 1:12.41 for 15-year-olds. So some real quick times there. And for the breaststroke, if they're wanting to get those consideration times for London, they're going to have to swim a time of 1:14.50 or quicker. Well, lane number 1 seems to have the advantage here. Well, look, it's just close, but Gracie Yates of Ramsbottom seems to be in front. It will be on the touch. It is Gracie Yates, 1:25.50. Dana Jumna 1:25.89 and Tallulah Kay 1:25.96. Heat 12. Heat 12, lane 1 from Wigan Best, and A.H. Chisnall. In 3 from Bolton Metro, Olivia Gibson. 4 from City of Salford, Rosie Berry. 5 from City of Liverpool, Kiana Hoy. In 6 from Garston is Erin Jess. 7 from Stretford, Pearl O'Brien. And in 8 from Blackburn is Eliza Johnson. Liza Johnson leads the way for us then, 37.69 from Pearl O'Brien, 37.78, and Rosie Berry, 37.93. We have the cutest cheerleader to the left of us, making plenty of noise. And a minute on lane 3, Olivia Gibson looks like she's going to get there. She will do, 1:20.16, Rosie Berry 1:21.07, Eliza Johnson was 1:21.24. Heat 13. Heat 13, lane 1 from Preston, Sophie Mitchell. 2 from City of Liverpool, Beatrice Bartram. 3 from Leyland Barracudas is Sally Lomax. In 4 from Carnforth is Cara van der Meer. In 5 from Leyland Barracudas is Olivia Bollard. 6 from City of Liverpool, Erin McCurry. 7 from Wigan Best is Eve Horton. And 8 from Aquabers is Amber Ashton. Entry times, middle of the pool. Cara and Olivia, both for 4 and 5. Their entry times 1:19s. We got 1:20s and 1:21s, so all pretty close. It is Olivia Bollard who leads the way for us. It's a 17-year-old from Leyland Barracudas, 38.38 at the turn. Sally Lomax, also, as we said, Leyland Barracudas was next to 38.98. And then it was Amber Ashton of Aquabirds. So Amber Ashton going well in lane 8, closest to us here in the spectators gallery. As you can see, closest to yourselves on the screen at home as well. Entry time for Amber was 1:21.04. She's going to be around about that, just a little bit out, but still a fantastic swim. 1:22.94. Sophie Mitchell, 1:23.51. And Eve Horton, 1:23.65 are your top 3. Heat 14. So, Heat 14, lane 1 from Southport, Mia Robinson. 2 from Leyland Barracudas, Emily Wade. 3 from Wigan Best, Evie Cutter. 4 from City of Liverpool, Gabriella Hunt. In 5 from City of Manchester, Eloise Rathbone-Jones. 6 from City of Liverpool is Evelyn Flanagan. 7 from Wigan Best is Mel Liptrot. And 8 from City of Liverpool is Amy Coy. Even going through the first 35 metres of this one. Gabriella Hunt's going well, as is Evie Cutter. We'll have a little look as we change. Also going well is lane number 5, that's Eloise Rathbone-Jones. They'll probably be your front 3 as we turn. Although it is Gabriella Hunt, then it was Eloise Rathbone-Jones and Emily Wade who turned. It's your front 3. So, Gabriella Hunt, City of Liverpool in 4. Red Hat leads away from Eloise Rathbone-Jones. City of Manchester in 5. Looks like Evie Cutter is in 3rd at the moment with Emily Wade, not too far behind of the Leyland Barracudas. So, coming underneath the flags then, we'll have a little look at these times. It's close on the finish, but it is Gabriella Hunt, 1:16.30. Eloise Rathbone-Jones, 1:16.51. And Evie Cutter gets into all 3rd at 1:18.23. Heat 15. Heat 15, lane 1 from Ramsbottom is Bonnie Carruthers. 2 from Wigan Best is Alice Holt. 3 from Blackpool Aquatic, Sophie Dixon. 4 from Ormskirk, Joni Dunn. In 5 from Leyland Barracudas, Elizabeth Adams. 6 from Bolton Metro, Jasmine Rollet. 7 from City of Liverpool, Marley Rose Garrett. And 8 from the Isle of Man, Zoe Newitt. Tell you what, the absolute power off the blocks from Bonnie Carruthers in lane 1. Some hang time there as she was flying through. Really, really good. But at the moment, Sophie Dixon, by the looks of things, there you go, she is turning first. 35.08 through 50 metres. After that, it's Elizabeth Adam at 35.73, and then Jasmine Rollet at 36.01. We're your top 3. So, 25 metres to go. Elizabeth Adam has moved through into first position in Heat 15 at the moment, although Sophie Dixon is not far behind. If anything, as we said, just a little bit behind, but not too much. Final few metres then. We'll have a little look at the times once they come up on the board for us. So Elizabeth Adam, 1:15.52. Joni Dunn, 1:16.24. Sophie Dixon, 1:16.26. Final heat of this event, Heat 16. Again, I do apologise for continually having to announce this, but if you are near a camera, please be aware of your surroundings. Like I said, for anybody at home, they are probably very seasick at this moment in time. If you are near a camera, please be careful. As I said, it is rocking and rolling all over the place. We're actually over into 2 cameras now, not just 1. It's amazing. Please, as I said, I hope I don't need to announce that anymore this afternoon. Thank you. Although, there we go. Amazing. Anyway, Anna Healy. We're not going to detract from this swim at the moment. She leads by a country mile. 33.41 at the turn. 3 seconds in front of Grace Jackson, who was second. And then it was Jenna Cross running third. Well, 15 metres to go, as we said. Anna Healy's leading this one, still with Grace Jackson in second. Nice battle for third and fourth, Imogen Clarkson, Jenna Cross. But what time will Anna Healy get? 1:13.66 for Anna Healy. Grace Jackson is going to be next, 1:18.43. And Imogen Clarkson, 1:19.61. Your provisional top 3 in the final heat of the event. That is all confirmed. Okay, we move on to event 328, the open male 12 years and over 400 metres individual medley. There are 8 heats of this event. Heat 1. As we said then, this is heat 1 of 8. Lane 3 from Crosby, Harry Davis. In 4 from Blackpool Aquatics, Logan Evans. And in 5 from Blackpool Aquatics is Harry Posner. Well, no pressure on these gentlemen, but all 3 are in the 12 years age bracket, and there is literally 1 more 12-year-old to go after this in the next heat. So, if you're in the top 2, they're going to get a medal. It just depends what colour. Oh, man. 3-way shootout for 2 places. Well, possibly 3 if they all come in and have some fantastic times. You never, ever know. Having a little look, quickest times around Britain, 12-year-olds, 5:33.21. Oh, sorry, 12-year-olds is 5:33.21, 13-year-olds is 5:08.84, 14-year-olds, 4 minutes 58.34. So that's some of the times we're seeing around Britain in the last 12 months, which is, well, some of them times are frankly quite scary. Tell you what we'll do. I've been holding on to these for a while, as we are in this 400 IM. Let's give you a score update on the teams events, okay? So the scores are up to and including the ladies 1,500 metres. So that was the session before this. So up to and including session 8. As we've mentioned many times before, the championship scoring is your fastest 3 juniors, 16s and unders, and your fastest 3 swimmers overall. They accumulate points for your clubs. And then we get a running total. So, with that in mind, we'll do a top 5 in reverse order. In 5th place, after the females 1500 freestyle, with 18 points, Aquabers. In 4th place, with 24 points, Wigan Best. In 3rd place, with 28 points, Crosby. 2nd place, with 44 points, Ramsbottom. But still out in front with 51 points are the City of Salford. In the age group scoring, so that's anyone 16 and under, getting in the top 8, earn points to the club. Your top 5 in reverse order, 246 points are Leyland Barracudas. In 4th place with 258 points are the City of Salford. In 3rd place with 305.5 points are Preston. 2nd place with 421 points are Ramsbottom, but still out in front with a massive 821.5 points are Wigan Best. Urgent announcement, can we please have a coach or team manager from Leyland and Preston to the timing suite, please? That is a coach, a team manager from Leyland and Preston to the timing suite immediately. I smell a swim off. Oh, could be the first one. Hello. So once again, coach or team manager from Leyland and Preston to the timing suite, please. Thank you. Okay, I hate to do this. We're going to read some finalists out for the females 100 breaststroke. Yeah, so we get some finalists for you from the females 100 breaststroke in the 10 and 11 years age group. Finalists from Southport is Sophia Leddy. From Preston is Esther Newton. From Wigan Best is Lexi Gordon. From Clitheroe is Beatrice Pollard. From Preston is Sophia Slater. Berry and Elton's Mia Ashworth. From Wigan Best is Grace Walls. And from Leyland Barracudas, Isabella Scott. Reserve finalists from City of Salford is Katie Underwood. And from Leyland Barracudas is Rose Alcock. And in the 12 years age group, your finalists from Blackpool Aquatics is Kira Tonikova. From Crosby's, Ella Lambert. From Preston, Wayan Hull. From Leyland Barracudas, Neve Connolly. From City of Salford, Emily Annette. From Leyland Barracudas, Darcy Allinson. From Wigan Best is Matilda Bristow. And also from Wigan Best is Rossa Tempesta. Reserve finalist from Bootle is Nalika Mortimer. And from City of Manchester is Martha Routledge. Well, as you can see, lane number 4 is Logan Evans. Entry time for Logan was 5:59.38. And Logan's going to get there in 5:52.19, so that's a great swim for him. Just back to the finalists from the females 100 breaststroke in the 13 years age group. Your finalists from Wigan Best, Esme Cunliffe. From Preston, Violet Kearns. Also from Preston, Tallulah Kay. From Blackburn is Eliza Johnson. From City of Liverpool is Kiana Hoy. From City of Salford, Mia Dalton. From City of Salford, Gabriella Teasdale. And from Leyland Barracudas, Tina Johnstone. Reserve finalist from Ormskirk, Lucy Payton Hampton. And from Wigan Best is Olivia Cutter. Well done to all of our gentlemen. I'll just wait for that to be confirmed, which it is. This is Heat 2. Back to the finalists for you from the females 100 breaststroke in the 14 years age group. Your finalists from Leyland Barracudas, Pollyanna Hudson. From Ramsbottom, Gracie Yates. From Wigan Best is Isabel Prescott. From Clitheroe, Imogen Clarkson. From Southport, Mia Robinson. From Bolton Metro, Sophia Stafford. From Wigan Best is Isabel Ashurst. And from City of Salford is Amy Young. We may require a swim off for our reserve finalists. I will let you know shortly. In the 15 years age group, I'm a finalist from the Isle of Man, Zoe Newitt. From the City of Liverpool, Evelyn Flanagan. From Bolton Metro is Olivia Gibson. From Leyland Barracudas, Elizabeth Adam. From Blackpool Aquatics, Sophie Dixon. From City of Liverpool, Marley Rose Garrett. From Ramsbottom, Bonnie Carruthers. And from Everton is Megan Templeton. Reserve finalist from Canforth is Cara van der Meer. And Clitheroe's Catherine Fitton. In the 16 years age group, your finalists from Stretford, Pearl O'Brien. From City of Salford is Rosie Berry. From Wigan Best is Evie Cutter. From Ormskirk is Joni Dunn. From Bolton Metro is Jasmine Rollet. From Wigan Best is Alice Holt. From Carnforth, Jasmine Cadman. And from Aquaburs is Amber Ashton. Reserve finalists there from Preston, Sophie Mitchell. and Leyland Barracudas, Sally Lomax. In the 17s and overs, your finalists from City of Liverpool, Amy Coy. From Leyland Barracudas is Emily Wade. City of Manchester's Eloise Rathbone-Jones. Also from City of Manchester is Anna Healy. From City of Liverpool, Gabriella Hunt. From City of Salford is Grace Jackson. From Preston, Jenna Cross. And from Wigan Best is Isabel Littrott. Reserve finalist from Flixton, Imogen Palmer. And from the Isle of Man is Ellie Johnson. You now have 10 minutes to withdraw any of your finalists from the respective finals. As we said, if they are going to withdraw, please do get them in 10 minutes so we can allow any of the reserve finalists a chance to swim. I know one or two this morning missed that opportunity. So again, if you're going to have swimmers not taking part in the finals, please let us know in the next 10 minutes. Just going back to the results from the 100 breaststroke as well. In the multi-classifications, Amelia Cowburn, as I said, beat her entry time, got a time of 2:13.31 and earned 322 British disability points. So well done to Amelia Cowburn of Fleetwood. So heat 2, lane 1 belongs to Everton's Eric Bow. In lane 2 from the Isle of Man, Oscar Madrill. 3 from Bolton Metro is Winston Crosswaite. In 4 from Lancaster, Samuel Higginbottom. And lane 6 from Blackpool Aquatics, Oscar O'Connell. 7 from Leyland Barracudas, Daniel Rakowski. And 8 from Liverpool Penguins is Albie Dobrushi. Samuel Higginbottom, fastest entry time here, 5:36.43. Outside lanes of 5:48. Now, as I said, promise you a load of useless information that you're never going to need again. Well, here we go. By the end of this weekend, you would have seen 2,715 individual swims. There would have been 472 medals handed out, at least, as well as 2 trophies. And just to let you know, we will have seen 437,400 metres worth of swimming. And that's 271 miles. Yes, it is. 271 miles worth of swimming. That'll take you down to London, to the Olympic pool. I'll give you a spare 50 metres. There you go. Who knew? But the big one, we were talking about this at dinner time actually, we was looking at how many views Weekend 1 had on YouTube. And Josh, who sat next to me, was telling me, he said the actual number is absolutely amazing. Over the first weekend, the 6 sessions we had have had over 27,500 views, which frankly is incredible. And like I said, hopefully we beat that again this weekend. 27,500 views. Anyway, Winston Crosswaite, Samuel Higginbottom. They battled it out over 400 metres and there's pretty much nothing between them. Lancaster's Samuel Higginbottom looks like he's going to get to the wall first. Entry time of 5:36. Gets to the wall in 5:32.64. Winston Crosswaite, 5:33.82. And it's Oscar Madrill, 5:39.70. Heat 3. We got a couple of disqualifications to announce in event 3 to 8. Heat 2, lane 1, and Heat 2, lane 5. Coaches, team managers, can we have all remaining swimmers for this event into marshalling? Right, Heat 3, lane 1 from Wiggerbest is Leo Ashcroft, 2 from Clitheroe is Ben Bedford, 3 from Crosby, Dylan Gregory, 4 from Bridgefield is James Graham, 5 from Ackleburs, Jacob Baker, and 6 from the Isle of Man, Ed Pearson, 7 from Blackburn, Daniel Ashton, and 8 from Southport, Logan Byrne. Well, I'll tell you what, after 324 boys in the 50 freestyle this morning who couldn't get us a swim off, the girls in the 100 breaststroke have salvaged it. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have a swim off at the end of the 400 IM open males. There you go. Like I said, the boys, you just never rely on the lads, can you? 324 of them can't get us a swim off, but the girls, they do. So we are going to have, I think it's Preston against Leyland as well, isn't it? That'll be fun. Okay, so at the end of this event, at the end of Heat 8, we will have a swim off in the 100 breaststroke. Swim off. Anyway, just me. Awesome. Love it. Anyway, Daniel Ashton of Blackburn, he leads the way. There you go. That's a great shot of him for everybody at home. Look at that. He just looks like he's leisurely going down this lane, down there in lane 7. Leisurely or not, it's absolutely working. He's out in front. After that, you're looking at lane number 3, Dylan Gregory of Crosby. And then Ben Bedford of Clitheroe. Your front 3 at the moment. But it's time to bring out the old saying. We're going on to breaststroke. Anything can happen. So Daniel Ashton turns in a time of 2:33.02. That's just over a second and a half in front of Dylan Gregory of Crosby, 2:34.69. And then Ben Bedford was at 2:37.49. Just going back to that what I was talking about though, a little bit earlier on. As we said, on YouTube, all of the sessions from weekend 1, 27,500 views. As we said, absolutely fantastic. So thank you to each and every one of you who've tuned in and then watched it again and again and again. I say, keep them coming and keep watching them. Absolutely fantastic. But look at this, still leading away in lane 7 is Daniel Ashton from Blackburn, 15-year-old. He's followed actually by a 13-year-old in the shape of Leo Ashcroft in lane 1, 3:26.64. And then 5 100ths behind him was Dylan Gregory in 3:26.69. So, Leo Ashcroft, through that first 50 metres of his breaststroke, has done a great job moving himself up through the, as I said, the standings in Heat 3. I said Leo was our fastest 13-year-old to enter this on paper. But at the moment, it is Daniel Ashton, but having a little look, James Graham from Bridgefield has quietly gone about his work here in lane 4. He'll turn first onto freestyle. There you go, 4:13.08. It was Daniel Ashton at 4:14.09, and then Leo Ashcroft 4:14.38. Logan Byrne was 4:14.95 as well. Ed Pearson at 4:16. So all very close together there, you know. I say down the far end of the pool there, Leo got some of his teammates cheering him on. He's still going very well in lane number 1. Looks like he's running second to James Graham. Although, you can't write out there, Ed Pearson of the Isle of Man, he turns second now in 4:52.09. James Graham's entry time, 5:27. Leo was 5:30. Ed Pearson at 5:28. Well, James Graham, as we said, since the second 50 of his breaststroke, just moved away from the rest of the heat. He'll get there, 5:23.52. Next to the wall is Ed Pearson, 5:27.66, and Leo Ashcroft rounds off your top three, 5:28.48. Heat 4. So we said this is heat 4 of 8. Lane 1 this time from Everton, James Dixon. 2 from the Isle of Man is Carter Neal. In 3 from Aquabird, there's Oliver Thomas. In 4 from Bolton Metro, Ethan Blythe. 5 from City of Salford is Monty Moulton. That's one of my favourite new names to announce, that Monty Moulton. In lane 5. In 6 from Southport, Harrison Dale. 7 from Garson, Oliver Horscroft. And in 8 from City of Manchester is Killian Matus Cassidy. Entry times here, well, Ethan Blythe, 5:22. Outside lanes at 5:26. So just going back to some of the times from around Britain, and I think we're up to the 15-year-olds. Quickest time in the 15-year-olds, 4:43.11. Leo Talbot, who we'll see in a little bit, he's 4th in that list. And then, in the 16 years, we're looking at 4:32.03. With the 17s and overs at 4:08.85. So there are the quickest times we've seen, as we said, around and about. Just having a little look at the time these gentlemen need if they want to be considered for London. Let's have a little look. 400 IM for the gentlemen. They're going to have to equal the time or better. 4 minutes 45.30. I said if you weren't watching the ladies 1500 earlier on, we had a few ladies hit the times there. I'm going to say Kate Roberts, Peyton Chesters, maybe Kerry Henney as well, I think. Might be wrong. Of course, Emily Blocktage. So, I said she had some fantastic 1500 metre swims. But at the moment, it is Ethan Blythe who's out in front again by quite a distance. Actually, a decent race behind him. Looking at Monty Moulton, probably running second. James Dixon of Everton over in lane number 1, third. Although, as we said, Oliver Horscroft of Garston not too far behind there. But that's the view for everyone at home. That's your race leader turning for home. That is Ethan Blythe, 4 minutes 40.64. As I said, Salford's Monty Moulton is going to be next. So I said, Ethan, let's have a little look. As a reminder for ourselves, entry time 5:22.60 for Ethan Blythe. He'll stop the clock. 5:16.39. Monty Moulton is going to hold on to that second position. 5:23.51 with Oliver Horscroft of Garston at 5:24.58. Just waiting for confirmation, which has now arrived, so we'll move on to Heat 5. Disqualification to announce an event 328, Heat 4, Lane 7. This is Heat 5 of 8, Lane 1 from City of Manchester. It's Sky Soul, in 2 from Blackpool Aquatics. Gabriel Barnett, 3 from Wigan Best is Dan Barton, 4 from Southport. Callum Byrne, 5 from Preston is William Shears. 6 from Leyland Barracudas is Jamie Wheatman. 7 from Blackpool Aquatics is Billy Kershaw, and in 8 from Bolton, Ben Noakes. Youngest swimmer, well, that is Gabriel Barnett in lane 2. He's 14. We then have 15-year-olds in lanes 3 and 4, as well as 7. And then everyone else is 16. So that leaves us with lanes 1, 5, 6, and 8. Entry times, well, Callum Byrne was a 5:10. Dan Barton, William Shears, who were in lanes 3 and 5 respectively. They were 5:11s, and we go to the outside lanes at 5:21s. But after Butterfly, William Shears leads away, 1:09.41. Dan Barton's gone a 1:11.17. Gabriel Barnett a 1:11.21. There we are, front 3. Tell you what, Dan Barton's absolutely moulted through that first 50 metres of backstroke. 1:48.70. just short a 2-second advantage over William Shears. Bearing in mind, I said Dan was a little bit of a distance behind after the fly. He's looking very, very happy on his backstroke at the moment. Here's our race leader, Mr. Barton. As you said, William Shears of Preston is second, and running third is still Gabriel Barnett of Blackpool Aquatics. But on to breaststroke we go. Flip turn for Dan, 2:26.31. Crossover turn there for William Shears at 2:31.38. And then a touch turn, lovely. That's one of everything there. Now the top three, Gabriel Barnett, 2:33.95. As we said, another conversation between swimmers. What is your favourite turn? The crossover, the backflip, or the touch? Most of the pathways at the minute are trying to teach the crossover. Well, it looks like William Shears, he's moved back in front here. Back and forth between him and Dan Barton. William turns 3:14.10. He now has a 2-second advantage over Dan Barton. So, just the, I said, the credit I gave to Dan for his backstroke. We need to do the same for William. He's most certainly moved very quickly through that first 50 metres of his breaststroke. Actually, the stroke rate, you look between William Shears, is a little bit quicker than Dan. Dan's using a glide. Still going well for both of these gentlemen. As I said, Dan holding off Gabriel Barnett, who's in third. Looks like he's caught him up slightly. On to the freestyle we go then. William Shears, 3:59.59 at the turn. Dan Barton does go round second, 4:04.37. And Gabriel Barnett is still third at 4 minutes 8.09. Anyway, William Shears and Dan Barton are 1 and 2. Gabriel Barnett still in third, although Jamie Wheatman of Leyland Barracudas is battling. But William Shears, 5:11.07. Dan Barton, 5:13.87. Can Gabriel Barnett hold on to that third position? Yes, he can. 5:22.70. Of course, all of these need to be confirmed once our last swimmer of heat 5 touches the wall. Heat 6. Heat 6, lane 1 from Southport, Finley Burn. In 2 from Everton, Dominic Wortman. 3 from Wigan Best is James Vaughan. In 4 from City of Salford is Ben Ross. 5 from City of Salford, Matthew Young. 6 from Aquabirds is Robert Goodall. 7 from City of Salford, George Annette. And 8 from the Isle of Man is James Farnan. Just another quick announcement. This is a birthday announcement, okay? 48 years of age today, this gentleman from Aquabirds, and, well, normally round poolside helping out. But apparently he's been enjoying Brewdog a little bit over dinner time. Anyway, happy birthday to Martin Parry. Hope you've had a lovely afternoon. Kept that quiet when you came and said hello earlier on. And you didn't invite me for a drink either. Very rude. Anyway, Martin, happy birthday. Dominic Workman, he led at the turn, 1:45.08 from Ben Ross. That was 1:46.66, and then your top three was rounded off by James Vaughan of Wigan Best, 1:47.98. We've got a couple of very, very good breaststrokers in this heat, so we will see what happens once we turn around. Anyway, Dominic Workman leads 2:24.08 from, let me have a look. It was Finley Byrne, 2:26.04. James Vaughan at 2:27.26. So we'll keep an eye on Matthew Young as well. He's one of the, as I said, quite a few very, very handy breaststrokers. Through the galas I've been to the last 12 months, Matthew Young's been one of the ones who's improved every time I've seen him. As I said, he turns 7th there. He's in lane 5 at the moment. We'll keep an eye on him. Out in front still is Dominic Workman of Everton, though. After that, as I said, it is James Vaughan and Ben Ross. So James Vaughan, another very handy breaststroker. I told you, though. As I said, talking about Matthew Young, he's gone from 7th to 4th through 50 metres there. Dominic Workman still leads. After that, it is Ben Ross moving through, battling for 3rd at the moment. It is James Vaughan, and it is that man, Matthew Young of City of Salford in lane 5. Well, as we're coming towards turning to freestyle, Dominic Workman gets there, 3:52.21. 0.3 of a second in front of Matthew Young, as we said, gives himself a chance. But Ben Ross on the freestyle, he's, as I said, he's very, very good at that one. Them three moving through. In 4th position as well, still James Vaughan there. Entry times from 4:53 to 5:08. Well, they pretty much turn at the same time. 6/100ths of a second between Ben Ross and Dominic Workman. Ben Ross leads for the first time. "25 metres to go. Can Ben Ross come back on the freestyle to take heat 6? Him and Dominic Workman battling out. Ben Ross head down, as is Dominic Workman. Ben Ross gets there though, 4:55.64. Dominic Workman, 4:57.14. And into the wall 3rd, as we said, Matthew Young there, 5 minutes 2.64. Some cracking swims there in heat 6. Well done, gentlemen. A round of applause, definitely. That was a great swim. Just wait for all of that to be confirmed, however. All is now confirmed. We go on, heat 7. Heat 7, lane 1 from Ramsbottom, Sammy Sutcliffe. In 2 from Crosby is Ollie Lambert. 3 from City of Manchester, Davey Unwin. 4 from Wigan Best, Alfie Owen. 5 from Preston, Reece Pownall. 6 from Wigan Best, Jack Pritchard. 7 from Wigan Best is Alex Hornby. And in 8 from Leyland Barracudas is Leo Taylor. We have 4 16-year-olds here. Sammy Sutcliffe in 1, Ollie Lambert in 2, Alfie Owen in 4, Reece Pownall in 5. Couple of 18-year-olds, that's Jack Pritchard and Alex Hornby, both of Wigan Best in 6 and 7. And a couple of 19-year-olds, Davey Unwin in 3 and Leo Taylor in 8, representing City of Manchester and Leyland Barracudas. Well, as we said, on paper, we've got the 4 fastest 16-year-olds here. And so Sammy, it's an unusual outside lane for him. He's, as we said, on paper anyway, he comes in 4th quickest in the 16-year age category. We'll see how that goes. Alfie Owen and Rhys Pownall will be hoping to keep him there, but we shall see, because it is Sammy leading the way after the 100 fly. Actually, it was joint first at the turn. Davey Unwin as well, 104.34. After that, it was Alex Hornby. He turned third in 104.60. I say some very, very quick times through that first phase of the 400 IM in heat 7 of 8. Coaches, team managers, I'm sure you already have, but if you haven't, can we have up to and including heat 5 of females 200 freestyle to marshalling? Thank you. Well, Sammy leads the way, 142.66. 2/10 of a second in front of Davey Unwin now, and Alfie Owen is in third spot. 6/10 of a second in front of Rhys Pownall. And 2/10 behind them was Alex Hornby. So at the moment, Sammy leads, although coming through into second place is Alfie Owen in lane 4. And two 16-year-olds there for you. Davey Unwin, City of Manchester in lane 3, running third. Sammy Sutcliffe, 2 minutes 20.30, 9 100ths of a second behind him was Alfie Owen, 2 minutes 20.39. And then Davey Unwin, 2:21.03. As a reminder, the gentlemen need a time of 4:45.30 or quicker to get those consideration times for London. Davey Unwin is now in front, 3:01.37, 6/10 of a second in front of Sammy Sutcliffe, 3:01.97, and then just over half a second behind was Alfie Owen running third. Well, still all to play for here. As I said, 25 metres left the breaststroke. Well, thereabouts for our heat leaders before we go on to the freestyle. As we said, Davey Unwin leads the way at the moment. He is in the 17s and others, but the next two are pretty close together. Sammy Sutcliffe and Alfie Owen, both in the 16 years age category. And less than 3/10 of a second between those two gentlemen, so it's going to be a battle for first and second between Sammy and Alfie. At the moment, looks like Sammy's winning the race for that one. Davey Unwin still leads. Sammy Sutcliffe trying to track him down. Alfie Owen not too far behind. They are your front three. After that, we've got Ollie Lambert in 2, as well as Rhys Pownall in 5. Let's not forget Jack Pritchard coming back strongly in 6 as well. That's Mr. Sutcliffe turns for home. 4:17.04. Davey Unwin 4:17.40, and Alfie Owen 4:18.81. Final 5 metres of this one, and it is going to be Sammy Sutcliffe. He's going to get into the wall in a time of 4:47.31. Davey Unwin 4:48.81. Alfie Owen 4:51.62. This is Heat 8. Just as a reminder, at the end of this heat, we're going to go absolutely crazy for the 2 swimmers who are going to be taking part in a swim-off. Okay, so after this heat, we got the 2 ladies who are going to be taking part in the 100 breaststroke swim-off. But before all of that, Lane 1 from City of Manchester, Lachlan Beasley. 2 from Bolton Metro is Joshua Keogh. In 3 from Liverpool Penguins is Max Harvey. 4 from City.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the females 100 meters breaststroke. In lane number 4, from Layla Barracudas, it's me, Breaststroke. And in lane number 5, from Preston, Holly Warburton. Okay, in the heat, score for these ladies went 1:29.75. I've got a bucket list of stuff I want to see it swimming. I keep saying it, we need a swim off from the swim off. So we want exactly the same time so we can have another swim off. We've seen, or I've seen a triple first place, a triple second place, but I've never seen a swim off from a swim off. Lots of encouragement by the swimmers friends down there at the scoreboard end. Tell you what, it's a bit of a close at this end. Not much between them at all. 0.2 of a second with Esme Brereton, Leyland Barracudas. Oh, sorry, it was Holly Warburton with a slight advantage. Not as well with. Well, 25 metres to go. Holly Warburton has the advantage. The Breaststroke swim over.
Brereton of Leyland Barracudas. It's not by much. For everybody at home, unlucky, you've got my voice coming back through your TVs. We apologise for the loss of commentary there. Probably the best part of your day, that. Anyway, coming underneath the flags, this is a swim off in the 100 breaststroke, just so you're wondering what's going on. Holly Warburton's going to get to the wall first, and she's going to get herself a time of 1:27.16, with Esme Brereton at 1:29.76. Okay, we're going to move on to event 329, the females 200 metres freestyle. There will be 21 heats of this event. This will be heat 1. So he said this is heat 1 of 21. In lane 1 from Preston is Esther Newton. 2 from Prescott is Georgia Watkins. 3 from Wigan Best is Sophie Simpson. In 4 from City of Manchester, Natasha Chapman-Barnes. In 5 from City of Salford is Katie Underwood. 6 from Ramsbottom, Neve Murray. 7 from Charlie Marlins, Emily Harrod. 8 from Lancaster is Paige Cove. And that reminds me, actually, I'm going to say I had some ladies from Lancaster turn up before. Wanting me to ask, is that hyperpigmentation? Lancaster, only you know what that is all about. Well, there you go. Kept my promise. And that is a very big word for me to be saying at this point in the afternoon. Yeah, just once again as well, I said apologies to everyone watching the live stream. The apology could be one of twofold, either because we've managed to get my voice back on the stream, or just because we lost it for a little bit. Either way, we got rid of the gremlins, and we are back with you. Neve Murray looking very good in lane 6, as is Georgia Watkins in 2. Okay, let me have a little look though. Katie Underwood has moved through into 2nd place. Great, last 50 metres coming up then. Neve Murray leads, 2:05.54. a tenth of a second in front of Katie Underwood, 2:05.67. And then after that, Georgia Watkins was 1/100th of a second behind Katie. Well, it is a battle, lane 5 and 6. That is Katie Underwood of City of Salford, or is it Niamh Murray of Ramsbottom? Who will get to the wall first? Entry times for these ladies, 2:52.18, 2:52.89. Katie Underwood found something in the last 5 metres. She gets her first, 2:46.01. Niamh Murray, 2:46.39. Georgia Watkins, 2:49.10. Heat 2. Just a very nice, simple message coming in from Lottie Charleston. Go Prescott. There you go. That was easy enough. Thank you, Lottie. Right, we got results for you from the Open Males 400 IM. In the 12 years age group, in third place from Blackpool Aquatics, Harry Posner. Second place from Liverpool Penguins was Albie Dobrushi. Your winner from Blackpool Aquatics was Logan Evans. In the 13 years age group, third place from the Isle of Man was Oscar Madrill. Second place from Lancaster, Samuel Higginbottom. But your winner from Wigan Best was Leo Ashcroft. In the 14 years age group, third place from Blackpool Aquatics, Gabriel Barnett. Second place from Bolton Metro, Ethan Blythe. Your winner from Southport was Finlay Byrne. In the 15 years age group, third place went to Wigan Best, Dan Barton. Second place from Wigan Best, James Vaughan. Your winner from Bolton, and second in the juniors was Leo Talbot. In the 16 years age group, third place from Everton was Dominic Werman. Second place from Wigan Best and third in the juniors was Alfie Owen. And your winner and first in the juniors from Ramsbottom, Sammy Sutcliffe. In the 17s and overs, third place from Bolton Metro and third in the seniors, Joshua Keogh. Second place and second in the seniors from Liverpool Penguins was Andrew Clavis. Your winner and first in the seniors from City of Liverpool, Vadim Bosk. Okay, so as I said, this is Heat 2. Lane 1 is Frankie Davis from Wigan Best in 2. From Southport, Kitty Dyson. 3 from Bolton, Heidi Coote. 4 from the Isle of Man is Haley Enrico. 5 from Blackpool Aquatics, Beatrice Carroll. 6 from City of Liverpool, Xiuming Wang. 7 from Blackpool Aquatics, Isabel Sherwood. And 8 from City of Liverpool's Lily Walters. And it is, as we say, Xiuming Wang, the 10-year-old from City of Liverpool. Into time of 2:46, and she'll stop the clock. Fantastic swim, 2:36.51. Next to the wall is Frankie Davis, 2:42.46, and a joint third between Southport's Kitty Dyson and City of Liverpool's Lily Walters. Both got to the wall in a time of 2:43.28. We're moving on to Heat 3. We have a disqualification to announce at event 329, Heat 2, Lane 4. So heat 3, lane 1 from City of Manchester is Elspeth Archer. In 2 from Crosby is Ella Lambert. 3 from Wigan Best, Grace Walls. 4 from Ramsbottom, Chiara Falone. In 5 from Wigan Best, Matilda Bristow. In 6 from Preston, Lucy Hindle. 7 from City of Manchester, Iris Burkett. And in lane number 8 from Butu, Nalika Mortimer. Entry times 2:36s to 2:41s. Youngest swimmer is Grace Walls, she's 11. We then have 12-year-olds in lanes 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Leaving our 18-year-old in lane 4. Coaches, team managers, we haven't already done so. We could probably do with up to and including heat 10 of this event in marshalling, please. So the time the ladies are aiming for those consideration times we've been talking about, this time 2 minutes 7.50. So 2 minutes 7.50 or better is what they're aiming for if they're trying to get down to London. However, at the moment, in heat 3, Lucy Hindle leads away, 1:54.28, followed by Ella Lambert, 1:55.77. And then Iris Burkett was third at 1:57.44. As I said, Lucy from Preston in lane 6, as you can see there on the live stream at home, has got herself a comfortable lead. Although I say comfortable, you can't quite see lane number 2 there. Ella Lambert, she's going very well. She's in second place. There you are. But we'll have a little look. Lucy Hindle, she gets there 2:32.08. Ella Lambert, 2:34.26. And Iris Burkett, 2:35.36. Heat 4. We have a disqualification to announce in event 329, heat 3, lane 5. Well, we move on to heat 4. Lane 1 from Wigan Best is Rose Nixon. 2 from Wigan Best, Erin Morris. In 3 from Crosby is Eva Smith. 4 from Preston is Amelia Badanska. In 5 from City of Liverpool is Kiana Hoy. In lane 6 from Leyland Barracudas is Neve Corrigan. In 7 from Wigan Best is Isla Knox. And in 8 from Blackpool Aquatics is Sophia Hardcastle. Youngest swimmer is Rose Nixon in lane 1. She's 11, 2:35.87 her entry time. We've got 12-year-olds in lanes 2, 7 and 8, 13-year-olds in lanes 3, 4, 5 and 6. As I was saying earlier on, of course 200 metres don't have finals, so these are heat declared winners, basically meaning they need to swim as fast as they can. Pretty much an easy game plan that, isn't it? Eva Smith of Crosby, she leads the way. I think Eva Smith was one of the ladies who did the 1500 earlier on. How many of those are brave enough to back that up? Big brave efforts. Anyway, she leads the way at the moment, does Eva Smith. Erin Morris is next, 1:12.18, and then it was Rose Nixon at 1:14.15. Eva Smith then, 1:48.95 as she turns for home. Erin Morris is still second, 1:52.27. A second and a bit in front of her teammate, Rose Nixon. And Kiana Hoy is next in fourth. He was at 1:54. no doubt who's getting to the wall first here. It's Eva Smith of Crosby. After that, it's all to play for here. 4 swimmers now. As this is still the 2 Wigan best swimmers, Rose Nixon, Erin Morris, look in pole position for 2nd and 3rd. But Eva Smith was at 2:26.93. As I said, Niamh Corrigan's come back really quickly. Leyland Barracuda swimmer 2:31.21. Kiana Hoy 2:31.66. Confirmed, heat 5. Heat 5, lane 1, Crosby's. Amelia Hitchmo in 2 from City of Salford is Sophie Calder. 3 from City of Manchester is Amy Cholerton. In 4 from Bolton is Amelia Enneman. In 5 from Preston, Wei-Ann Ho. Then 6 from City of Manchester, Isabel Rowland. 7 from Bolton Metro is Abigail Culshaw. And 8 from Ramsbottom is Rosie Byrne. Entry times 2:27s and a very low 2:28. And we've got swimmers with the ages of 12 to 15. Just having a little look at the quickest times around Britain, and we'll see 2:29.68 in the 10 and 11-year-olds, 2:23.49 in the 12-year-olds, 2:11.40 in the 13-year-olds, and 2 minutes 9.24 in the 14 years age category. Oh, I said, on paper this was really close, and that's exactly what's happening here at the moment. Front 2 swimmers, that was Abigail Culshaw, 1:11.73. Then it was Isabel Rowland at 1:11.87. After that, in fact, the entire heat, so the next 6 swimmers all turned on a 1:12. Well, look at this. Lane 6, 7 and 8 pretty much going stroke for stroke here. And they'll all turn. And it is, well, there's literally a tenth of a second between first and third there. Rosie Byrne was first, 1:51.15. Then it was Isabel Rowland and Abigail Culshaw were your top 3. All turned on 1:51s. Oh, Rosie Byrne getting all the encouragement she can give or be given from Coach Paul on poolside. It looks like it's working as she starts to move away a little bit. Here in lane 8, closest to us. She'll get into the wall first and register a time 2:28.15. Abigail Culshaw 2:29.22 and Sophie Calder 2:29.65 are your top 3. Heat 6. We have a disqualification to announce an event 329, heat 5, lane 3. Heat 6, lane 1 from Wigan Best, Olivia Cutter. In 2 from City of Manchester, Emily Yang. In 3 from Leyland Barracudas, Lucy Jepson. 4 from Wigan Best is Charlotte Hughes. In 5 from Fleetwood, Grace Tushingham. 6 from Wigan Best, Madison Davis. 7 from Wigan Best, Esme Cunliffe. 8 from City of Liverpool is Martha Baxter. 13-year-olds in lanes 1, 6, 7 and 8. 14-year-olds in lanes 2, 3, 4 and 5. Entry times 2:26s, 2:27s. Let's have a look. I was going to say lane 5 is leading the way at the moment. Grace Tushingham, Madison Davis next to her in 6. They're your front 2. Martha Baxter also going well in lane 8. Well, that's pretty much the same lane she was in for a 1500. Another one of the swimmers. Backing up, fantastic. But it is Madison Davis turning first, 109.90. Martha Baxter, 110.39. Grace Tushingham, 110.74. Well, at the moment, out in front, Madison Davis, Martha Baxter are your front two. Grace Tushingham, I think, still running third. We'll have a little look. Yeah, she is. So, turning for home first is going to be City of Liverpool's Martha Baxter, just by 1/100th of a second over Madison Davis, and then Grace Tushingham. Well, as we said, we've got a great battle here for first and second between Madison Davis and Martha Baxter, lane 6 and 8. Not a lot to choose between the two ladies out in front at the moment. Final 5 meters to go. It'll all be on who gets to the wall. Well, of course it'll be all who gets to the wall first, but it is Martha Baxter, 2:23.36. Madison Davis, 2:23.97. And Grace Tushingham was third. Time of 2:27.85. Heat 7. All right, then, moving on. Heat 7 of 21. Lane 1 from Little and Barracudas is Matilda Curry. We then have a trio of Wigan best swimmers. In lane 2 is Phoebe Hindle. 3, Layla Scales. And 4 is Layla Dolan. In 5 from Preston, Tallulah Kay. 6 from Blackpool Aquatics, Olivia Ellis. 7 from Bolton Metro, Evangeline Brown. And 8 from Wigan best is Story Smith. 2 13-year-olds, Tallulah Kay in lane 5. And Evangeline Brown is 7. And then we have 14-year-olds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 8. Entry times are 2:24s to 2:26. So the halfway turn, Layla Dolan leads away. As I said, she was another one who was in the 1500 earlier on. Lost her hat, kept going. Hopefully she was happy with her time. At the moment, she leads the way. Phoebe Hindle's next. That's her teammate from Wigan Best. And running third, at the turn anyway, was Bolton Metro's Evangeline Brown. Layla Dolan's entry time was 2:24.46. She turns for home first in 1:46.02. Phoebe Hindle, 1:47.93. Evangeline Brown at 1:49.78. So they are your top three, as they were at the halfway turn. "15 metres to go then. I tell you what, as I said, Layla Dolan has led this one from pretty much the start, but Phoebe Hindle's trying everything she can to get to the wall first over her teammate. Both heads are down. I know, look at that. It's just 4/100ths between them, but Layla Dolan gets her 2:23.06. Phoebe Hindle 2:23.10. And Evangeline Brown was 2:26.77. Heat 8. Well, this time, lane 1 belongs to City of Salford's Amy Young in 2 from City of Salford, Ruby Whiteside. 3 from Wigan Best is Amber Fortune. 4 from Leyland Barracudas is LCK. In 5 from Clitheroe, Isla Astle. 6 from Everton, Megan Templeton. 7 from City of Salford, Lily Hamrahan. 8 from Garston, it's Alana Phillips. Well, Isla Astle, she's gone out with only one thing on her mind. It's to get back to the wall as quickly as she can. After 50 metres, she turned around in 31.54, followed by Amber Fortune at 32.43. And Amy Young of City of Salford in lane 1 was third at 33.04. Isla Astle's entry time, 2:23.51. 6 of our 8 swimmers actually on paper at 2:23. Our outside lanes are at low 2:24s. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Because I said on paper this should be really close, but at the moment, in reality, it isn't. Because, as you can see, Isla Astle had over 2.5 second advantage over second place, who was Ruby Whiteside. And Amy Young was still third at the turn. So, Isla Astle turns home, 1:44.48. Ruby Whiteside, 1:46.82. And Amy Young at 1:48.26. Anna Phillips is there or thereabouts as well at 1:48.52. So there your front 4. But Isla Astle, one of the 13-year-olds in this heat. Entry time of 2:23.51. He's going to be way, well, I say way inside that. She most certainly should get underneath that. And she'll get herself a time of 2:21.54. Ruby Whiteside, 2:23.10. And Alana Phillips of Garston was there in third at 2:24.83. Heat 9. Heat 9. Lane 1 from Lancaster, Yara Hazal. Lane 2 from Carnforth, Ruby Oldfield. 3 from Bolton Metro is Georgia Cork. 4 from City of Liverpool, Evelyn Flanagan. 5 from City of Manchester is Eleanor Fothergill. 6, City of Salford's Rhea Wilkinson. 7 from Blackpool Aquatics, Chloe Hardcastle. 8 from Preston, Bethany McLembry. Yara Hazal led after 100 metres, 1:09.31. She's in lane 1. We then come over to lane 8 for who's running second. That was Bethany, 1:09.68. And Rhea Wilkinson in lane 6 was running third at 1:10.42. Although Eleanor Fothergill was right there with her at 1:10.44. That was at the previous turn. We've now, well, I say we've now got Yara Hazal is out in front. We've got 4 swimmers chasing her in 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yara Hazal turns her home, 1:46.96. Bethany Wembury, 1:47.89. Eleanor Fothergill, 1:47.97. And Rhea Wilkinson, 1:48.08. Can't forget about Chloe Hardcastle anymore either. She was a 1:48. Well, Yara's all the way over in lane 1 all by herself. I'm not sure. She's having a little breather cross. Wonder if she can see the rest of the swimmers. Yara Hazal is going to get in there first, you know. I think Rhea Wilkinson's going to get there, or Evan Fothergill's trying to hit everything she can, but Yara Hazal, 2:22.39. Rhea Wilkinson, 2:23.75. 6/100ths behind was Eleanor Fothergill in 2:23.88. Heat 10. Heat 10, lane 1 from Bolton Metro. Courtney Galloway in 2 from Bolton Metro. Esme Moore in 3 from Lancaster. Alexia Callan in 4 from Carnforth. Jennifer McMillan in 5 from Ramsbottom. Jessica Taylor, 6 from City of Manchester. Scarlett Fagan, 7 from Ramsbottom. Gracie Yates, and 8 from Wigan Best. Julia Costa to Wester. Youngest swimmer is Esme Moore. She's in lane 2. She's 13. We then have 4 14-year-olds. They're in lanes 3, 4, 7 and 8. A couple of 15-year-olds, they're in lanes 1 and 6. Jessica Taylor is our eldest swimmer. She's 17, and she's in lane 5. Entry times 2 minutes 20 to 2 minutes 22. So just going back to the quickest times around and about. The country, I was saying, we got up to the 14-year-olds, that was 2:09.24. For the 15-year-olds, we got a quickest time of 2 minutes 5.06. The 16-year-olds, the quickest time is 2 minutes 2.99. Emily Block sits 4th on that one. And the 17s and overs, well, or the opens, whatever you want to call it. A little bit mean this, but 1:55.95. That was by Freya Colbert at the Olympics. Well, as we turn for home, it is Alexia Callan who leads, 1:45.90, 4/10 of a second in front of Jessica Taylor, 1:46.32, and then Jennifer McMillan, 1:47.5. Well, Alexia Callan just had a little breathe to her right-hand side there. She'll see, I'm sure, Jennifer McMillan and Jessica Taylor very close to her. Alexia Callan of Lancaster, though, she'll get in there first. 2:21.09. Jennifer McMillan, 2:21.70. Jessica Taylor was at 2:22.63. Heat 11. Heat 12, lane 1 from Wigan Best is Isla Lipshot, 2 from Prescott is Sophie Barr, 3 from City of Manchester, Veronica Roswarska, 4 from the Isle of Man, Olivia Williamson, 5 from Wigan Best is Adelina Acaparo, in 6 from Leyland Barracudas is Isabella Grimbleston, 7 from Stretford, Holly Scott, and 8 from Ramsbottom, Florrie Coyne. Youngest swimmers here, Isla Lipshot, Sophie Barr in lanes 1 and 2, they are 12. We have a 14-year-old in lane 4, we've got 15-year-olds in lanes 3 and 6, and we've got 3 16-year-olds, lanes 5, 7 and 8. So, as we mentioned, the 2 ladies in lanes 1 and 2 are our remaining 12-year-olds. As we said, on paper, there's literally 6/100ths of a second between those two, Isla Lipshot and Sophie Barr. We'll see how that develops, but at the moment, leading the way for us is Florrie Coyne of Ramsbottom. She's in lane 8. Closest to us, she'll turn first at the halfway point, and 1:07.36. She's followed by Adelina Acaparo from Wigan Best, 1:08.82, and then Isla Lipshot was running third at 1:08.93. Looking back in the pool at this point in time, you've got to say, it is Florrie still leading in lane 8, but over in the other outside lane, Isla Liptrot giving her a run for her money, and if anything now, she might well be in front. Oh, it's really difficult for me to see being down this far end of the pool. Only be able to see when we turn around and have a little look at the times. It is Isla Liptrot out in front, 1:44.51, over half a second in front of Florrie Coyne, 1:45.818. Adelina Akparo is in third, 1:45.73. Well, as we said, Isla Liptrot or Florrie Coyne, lane 1 or lane 8. And it looks... I'm saying that, I tell you what, just keep an eye on Adelina Akparo as well. She's going very well in the middle of the pool, but it is going to be the 12-year-old for Wigan Best, Isla Liptrot. I think it is 2:20.88. Adelina Akparo, 2:21.22. And Florrie Coyne, 2:23.31. Heat 12. Well, halfway through these now. This is heat 12 of 21. Sounds a little bit better if heat 2 of 21, doesn't it? Anyway, lane 1 from Preston. It's Eva Luckhurst. In 2 from Stretford, Pearl O'Brien. 3 from Stretford, Lewis Anderton. 4, Charlie Marlin, Sophia Westhead. In 5 from Clitheroe, Eloise Walmsley. 6 from Southport, Shauna Thorburn. 7 from Bolton is Naomi Talbot. And 8 from Preston is Alexis Aspin. Youngest swimmers are 14, that's Sophia Westhead in 4, Alexis Aspin in 8. 16-year-olds we have in lanes 2, 3, 5 and 7. I got an 18-year-old in lane 1, and our eldest swimmer is Shauna. She's in lane 6 and she is 20. Everybody enters on a 2:19. Like I said, some massive efforts from some of these ladies we're seeing. Like I said, warm-ups began at 7:30 this morning. As most of you are well aware, we're now at 5:20. As we said, to be still posting the times we're seeing. It's a credit to themselves. And of course, the coaches. Well, I'll say that quietly. Well, this time, Naomi Talbot in 7, as well as Sophia Westhead in 4. It is Sophia who leads, 1:45.86. From Naomi Talbot, 1:46.30. And then Shauna Thorburn, 1:46.82, as they come back down for the final time. Well, it is going to be Sophia Westhead. She is going to get to the wall first, and she's going to get a time of 2 minutes 20.97. Naomi Talbot of Bolton was next, 2:22.92. And Southport, Shauna Thorburn gets in the third, 2:23.77. Heat 13. Heat 13, lane 1 from Blackpool Aquatics, Pollyanna Kershaw. In 2 from City of Liverpool, Daisy Darcy. 3 from Wigan Best is Poppy Johnson. 4 from Southport, Pippa Vey. In 5 from Everton, Ellie McDermott. 6 from Clitheroe, Imogen Clarkson. 7 from Wigan Best, Isabel Owen Holt. And in lane 8 from City of Salford, Emily Rowe. Youngest swimmer is Poppy Johnson. She's 13. She's in lane 3. We then have 14-year-olds in lanes 2, 6 and 8. We have a 15-year-old. That's Pollyanna Kershaw. She's in lane 1. And that leaves us with 3 swimmers. They're in lanes 4, 5 and 7. And they are all 16. Entry times 2:18s, 2:19s. Okay, as people will start to be leaving us, just as a reminder, warm-ups in the morning. Listen to this for a lie-in. Ladies and gentlemen, warm-ups begin at 8 o'clock. Oh, yes. So, open males, 14s and unders, your warm-ups at 8 till 8:15. 8:15 till 8:30 will be the open males, 15s and overs. 8:30 till 8:45, females, 14s and unders. 8:45 till 9 o'clock. Females, 15s and overs. We start racing at 9 o'clock. And basically, everything you've seen today will be exactly the same tomorrow. It'll just be the other gender. Imogen Clarkson is not leaving. She's leading at the moment in lane 6. 142.30 at the turn. Poppy Johnson is next, 143.72. And Pippa Vey, 143.80. So it is Imogen Clarkson who leads. She has led from the beginning. She'll get to the wall first. 2:16.39. Next is, let's see, Pippa Vey. She gets there 2:19.48. Pollyanna Kershaw has a great final 50 to get in the third at 2 minutes 20.86. Heat 14. Heat 14, lane number 1 from Preston, Philippa Rankin. In 3 from Crosby is Sophia Davis. In 4 from City of Salford, Caitlin Postolacci-Tutu. In 5 from City of Liverpool is Erin McCurry. 6 from Bolton Metro, Evie Breeze. 7 from Garston, Afia Langley. And in 8 from Preston is Layla Lawrenson. A couple of 14-year-olds there in lanes 1 and 3. Everybody else is 16, and everybody entered a time of 2 minutes 17. At the moment, Sophia Davis of Crosby, Afia Langley of Garston. There, your front 2. And starting to push through the middle, Caitlin Postolacci-Tutu of the City of Salford. She's moving through into 3rd. So as they turn for home, Sophia Davis, 1 minute 40.82. Thea Langley, 142.12. Caitlin Postolacci-Tutu, 143.52. $15 meters to go then. Sophia Davis still leads. Thea Langley of Garston is still second. As we said, Caitlin from City of Salford trying everything she can to hold on to 3rd, but Sophia Davis, 2:14.94. Thea Langley was 2:18.86, and Caitlin Postolacci was at 2:19.78. Heat 15. I said this is heat 15 of 21. In lane 1 from St Helens is Alicia Ashton. 2 from Wigan Best is Olivia Knox. 3 from City of Manchester, Sophia Sugden. 4 from Wigan Best, Libby Woods. 5 from Preston is Sophie Mitchell. 6 from Wigan Best, Maisie Lloyd. 7 from Prescott is Eliza Ratcliffe. And 8 from Crosby, Tilly Stevens. So at the halfway turn, Olivia Knox leads the way at 106.95 from Sophia Sugden at 107.62. And then it was Sophie Mitchell running third at 107.84. Maisie Lloyd wasn't too far behind, just a tenth of a second at 107.95. But our heat leader at the moment is Olivia Knox. As said, she had a great 1,500 metres earlier on. Absolutely fantastic swim. Improving. She doesn't just like long distances, because she's out in front here now. Seems to have pulled away a little bit, actually. She turns for home. 142.31. Entry time on paper's 2:16.69. Looking on course to beat that. Well, just starting to get caught up. Olivia Knox is still out in front, but Sophia Sugden of City of Manchester flying through, as is Maisie Lloyd of Wigan Best. And I think Sophia Sugden might get to the wall first here. What a final 25 metres or so that was. 2:17.18. Olivia Knox 2:17.61. And Maisie Lloyd was your top 3, 2:18.69. Heat 16. Libby Poole is in lane number 1 for City of Salford. In 2 from Everton, Scarlett Barr. 3 from Preston is Honor Luckhurst. In 4 from Leyland Barracudas, Maisie Geary. In 5 from Wigan Best, Ruby Shin. In 6 from Leyland Barracudas is Robin Salas. 7 from Aquabers is Ellie Schofield. And 8 City of Manchester's Chloe Hopkinson. 15 to 20-year-olds in this one, and entry times 2:15s to 2:16s. Well, Ruby Sheehan leads the way. She looks nice and controlled at the moment, does Ruby. 105.59, followed by Honor Luckhurst at 106.07, and then Libby Poole at 106.69. So Ruby still leads, 139.90. Honor Luckhurst, 142.01. And Ellie Schofield, 142.73. Robin Salas was a 142.91 as well. Well, as I said, Ruby has looked nice and controlled from start to finish. She's going to get to the wall first. And a time of 2:14.32. Next, Ellie Schofield, 2:17.12, and then Robin Salas, 2:17.29. Heat 17. In lane 1 from Leyland Barracudas is Megan Doherty. In 2 from Wigan Bess is Naya Chisnall. 3 from Everton, Martha Subnall. In 4 from Bolton Metro, Grace Taylor. 5 from Crosby, Annabelle Irvine. 6 from Leyland Barracudas, Caitlin O'Brien. 7 from City of Salford is Sophie Whittles. 8 from City of Liverpool is Elizabeth Lyons. Enter times 2:13s to 2:15s. Annabelle, as well as Megan. They're battling out lanes 1 and 5. With Megan, the Leyland Barracuda swimmer, seemingly getting a little advantage. We'll have a little look though. It is Megan in lane 1, 2:13.61. Annabelle Irvine was 2:13.65. Martha Subnall, 2:16.41. Heat 18. Heat 18, lane 1 from City of Salford, Amelia Atkinson. In 2 from Wigan Best is Anya Foxwell. 3 from City of Liverpool, Amy Coy. 4 from Wigan Best is Georgia Howard. 5 from Crosby, Isabel Hitchmo. 6 from Leyland Barracudas is Elizabeth Adams. 7 from Preston, Grace Waring Hewlett. And 8 from Leyland Barracudas, Emily Wade. Nice and close through the first 50 metres. It is Anya Foxwell turning first, 30.77 from Emily Wade, 30.81, and then Elizabeth Adam at 30.96. Well, nearly halfway through this race, Emily Wade is going to turn first, I think, just in front of teammate Elizabeth Adam. And then it was Anya Foxwell. There are your front 3. Georgia Howard not far behind, in 4th place at the turn. So Elizabeth Adam leads now. Lane 6, she turned 1:39.97, 1/100th of a second in front of Emily Wade, 1:39.98. Georgia Howard at 1 minute 40.71. Tell you what, it's not all over this one by any stretch of the imagination. Lanes 1 and 2, Amelia Atkinson and Anya Foxwell have dragged themselves back into the battle, but it looks like it'll be 6. Elizabeth, oh, I'll tell you what, I'm not even that brave. It's Emily Wade, 2:14.30. Elizabeth Adam was 2:14.65, and Amelia Atkinson gets in their third at 2:14.73. Heat 19. Lane 1 this time from City of Manchester, Grace Robo from Keating. In 2 from City of Manchester, Kerry Sullivan. In 3 from Preston is Zara Mann. 4 from Ormskirk, Joni Dunn. In 5 from Wigan Best is Kira Johnson. 6 from City of Liverpool, Amelia Gerrard. 7 from City of Manchester, Zara Davis. 8 from City of Salford, that's Viana Sefi. Viana is our youngest swimmer, she's 14. We then have a couple of 15-year-olds in lanes 2 and 5. 16-year-olds in lanes 4 and 6. 17-year-olds in lanes 1 and 3. And then we've got Zara Davis in 7. She's 19. Entry times 2:09s to 2:11s. Well, leading here is Joni Dunn. She's in lane 4. She turns her home at 1:37.15. From Keela Johnson, 1:37.90, and then Zara Mann at 1:38.58. Just to let you know, the cafe will be closing in around about 20 minutes' time. So 6 o'clock, the cafe is going to be closed. If you wanted to get yourselves any snacks, beverages, now's the time to go. Jodie Dunn of Ormskirk leads the way for us at the moment. Kira Johnson of Wigan Best battling to try and get back at it. Will we go sub 2:10? Not sure. Oh, Jodie Dunn, 2:10.29. Kira Johnson, 2:11.51. Zara Mann, 2:13.39. Heat 20. So as I said, this is Heat 20 of 21. In lane 1 from City of Salford is Jess Corder. 2 from Crosby's, Kate Roberts. 3 from City of Liverpool, Maisie Barker. 4 from City of Salford, Nicole Adeyeye. In 5 from the Isle of Man is Lauren Dennett. In 6 from Bolton Metro, Caitlin Gibson. 7 from Bolton Metro, Anna Kay. And in 8 from City of Manchester is Kira Prentice. Entry times are 2:06s to 2:09. As a reminder, the ladies are trying to beat a time of 2:07.50. It is Nicole Adieye who leads, 103.02 from Lauren Dennett at 103.67, and then Eleanor Kay at 104.01 through your first 100 metres. Just a quick announcement for our friends who are in the diving pits, diving pit. Did sound like some of the ladies. Please keep the noise down when we are starting races. You wouldn't like the noise if you were on the blocks, so please give everybody else the same, well, exactly what you would want. Be quiet, please. Thank you. Nicole Adieye still leads in lane number 4. Lauren Dennett trying everything she can to get back at it. And quite a few of the swimmers coming back quickly as well. Nicole Adieye still out in front. She'll stop the clock in 2:10.42. Kate Roberts 2:11.78. Jess Corder 2:11.83. We move on to the final heat of this event, heat 21. Final heat of this event then, lane 1 from Liverpool Penguins, Mia Burslem. In 2 from City of Salford, Alice Volkovaya. 3 from City of Liverpool, Kerry Henny. 4 from City of Salford, Emily Bloxage. 5 from Prescott, Lucy Parsons. 6 from City of Liverpool, Peyton Chester. 7 from City of Salford, Katie Lee. And in lane 8 from Wigan Best is Evie Cutter. Heading down the first 50 metres then, and at the moment it is Lucy Parsons leading the way from Katie Lee, Emily Bloxage and Evie Cutter, and it is Parsons turns around 29.20, Emily Bloxage 29.64, Kerry Henny 29.82, very close actually from 29s to 30s. At the moment then, Lucy Parsons leads from Emily Bloxage. Then we're probably looking at Kerry Henny as your front three. Katie Lee not too far behind. Turning round at halfway point then, Lucy Parsons 60.93. Emily Bloxage 101.34. Kerry Henny 101.87. So it is Emily turns home 132.75. Lucy Parsons 133.13. Kerry Henny 134.27. Emily still leads Lucy, and then Kerry Henny. Katie Lee trying to get back as well. Final 5 metres for Emily Bloxage. She's going to come underneath the flags. She'll get herself a time of 2:03.79. Lucy Parsons 2:05.45. Katie Lee 2:06.57. And all of that is confirmed. So we will be moving on to event 330, the open male 200 metres backstroke. There will be 12 heats of this event. Once those ledges go in, this will be heat 1. So he said, this is going to be event 330, the open male 200 metres backstroke. There are 12 heats of this event. This will be heat number 1. So lane 3 from Flixton is Alec Brooks, and in lane 5 from Blackburn is Toby Bigwood. Both in the 10 and 11 years age group. Alec Brooks is entry time 3:16.53. Toby Bigwood was at 3:14.60. All right, so as I said, 12 heats of this, and then after that, we'll go into the finals. Of course, only one set of finals this evening. That'll be the females 100 breaststroke. So the 100 metre turn is Alex Brooks who leads away, 1:36.40. That's 1 second in front of Toby Bigwood, 1:37.4. As we were saying, a reminder for the morning warm-ups begin at 8 a.m. So 8 to 8:15, the open male 14s and unders, 8:15 to 8:30, the open males 15s and overs, 8:30 to 8:45, the females 14 and unders, 8:45 till 9 a.m, and the females 15s and overs. Start racing at 9 o'clock. As we said, pretty much the exactly the same events, just as we said, different genders. So in the morning, start off with the boys 100 back. Girls 50 free, boys 50 fly, and girls 200 IM. That is your morning session. Well, Alec is out in front. He's extended his lead slightly. He turned her for home in 2:25.73. Toby Bigwood was 2:27.52. And as a reminder, entry times, Alec was 3:16.53. Toby at 3:14.60. So final 15 metres of heat number 1. Alec Brooks is going to get there. We'll just wait to see what times we get posted. And it is going to be 3:13.23 for Alec Brooks, and Toby Bigwood was 3:15.81. All confirmed, heat 2. All right, we've got the results for you from the females 200 freestyle. And the 10 and 11 years age group, third place from Wigan Best was Grace Walls. Second place from City of Liverpool, Xiuming Wang. And your winner from Wigan Best was Rose Nixon. In the 12 years age group, third place from Wigan Best was Erin Morris. Second place from Ramsbottom, Rosie Byrne. Your winner from Wigan Best was Isla Liptrot. In the 13 years age group, third place from City of Liverpool, Martha Baxter. Second place from Clitheroe, Isla Astle. Your winner from Wigan Best was Poppy Johnson. In the 14 years age group, third place from Clitheroe, Imogen Clarkson. Second place from City of Salford, Viana Sefi. And your winner from Crosby was Sophia Davis. In the 15 years age group, third place went to Leyland Barracuda's Elizabeth Adams. Second place from Crosby was Annabelle Irvine. Your winner from Wigan Best was Kira Johnson. In the 16 years age group, third place and third in the juniors from Ormskirk was Joni Dunn. Second place, second in the juniors from Wigan Best was Evie Cutter. And your winner, first in the juniors, first in the seniors from City of Salford was Amelie Bloxage. In the 17s and overs, in third place from City of Liverpool, Kerry Henney. Second place and third in the seniors from City of Salford was Katie Lee. And in first place and second in the seniors from Prescott, Lucy Parsons. In the multi-classifications, Chiara Falone, Ramsbottom, swam a time of 2 minutes 40.90 and earned herself 454 British Disability points. Well done, ladies. So this is Heat 2, lane 1 is Zach Wild, 2 is Alfred Whittle, 3 is Elliot Philbin, 4 is James Fletcher, 5 Toby Smith, 6 is Harry Profiro, and in 7 is Dylan Hart. Everybody in the 10 and 11 years age group, entry times for 3:07s to 3:11s. You've got a fair few swimmers in contention here though. At the moment it is Harry who leads the way in lane 6. Toby Smith wasn't too far behind, 0.2 of a second in fact. So at the moment, it is still lane 6, Harry Prothero of Bootle, who leads the way. Toby Smith, Blackpool Aquatics, is trying everything he can to change that, but he's not going to be able to, I don't think. And the final couple of metres, Harry from Bootle is going to get into the wall first. 3 minutes 5.32, Toby Smith 3:06.29, and Elliot Philbin 3 minutes 7.50. All confirmed, Heat 3. In lane number 1 from Lancaster, Samuel Graham. In 2 from Leyland Barracudas, Noah Douglas. In 4 from Garston is Oscar Sue. In 5 from Preston is Charlie Parker. 6 from City of Liverpool, Freddie Gardner. 7 from Fleetwood is Alfie Bigden. And in 8, Blackpool Aquatics, Benjamin Ellis. We've got a 10-year-old, that's Samuel Graham. He's in lane 1. A few 11-year-olds, they're in lanes 2, 7 and 8. And then 3 12-year-olds in 4, 5 and 6. Oscar Sue, quickest entrant, 2:58.87 in lane 4. Charlie Parker at 2:59.09. And we go out to 3:06 and the outside lanes. So Oscar Sue still leads by 4/10 of a second over Noah Douglas. And it's Freddie Gardner running third at the halfway point of Heat 3. So Oscar still leads at the moment. He's the Adgarson swimmer, lane 4. Although, gotta be close. I said between Freddie Gardner, who's still working extremely hard, as is Noah Douglas. Entry times for Oscar was 2:58.87. And he gets 2:58.97. Freddie Gardner, 2:59.83. Noah Douglas, 3 minutes, 0.37. Heat 4. So Heat 4, lane 1 is Albie Dobrushi. In 2 is Oliver Sellers. 3, Evan Wong. 4 is Logan Evans. 5, Jacob Lupton. 6 is Harry Posner. 7, Starson Butterworth. 8 is Theo Mills. Oldest swimmer is Jacob Lupton of Prescott. He's in lane 5. That's age 13. Everybody else are 12. Entry times 2:43s. That's Logan Evans. Lane number 4 to 2:55, which is Theo Mills in lane number 8. So the halfway turn it was, as we said, Logan Evans leading, 1 minute 20.25. Albie Dobrushi was next, 1:23.94. And then Jacob Lupton of Prescott, 1:23.98. So Logan turns to home in a time of 2 minutes 2.93. Albie Dobrushi 2:07.61, and now Harry Bosner is third at 2:07.98. So the Blackpool swimmer, Logan Evans, is into the final 10 metres. As I said, entry time for him was 2:43.39. He's going to be pretty much bang on that. We'll wait for the time to come up. 2:45.09. There's Harry Posner next at 2:48.61, and Albie Dobrushi 2:49.24. And well done to all of our swimmers. Heat 5. Lane 1 is Anthony Zima, representing Ramsbottom. In 2 from Wigan Best, Ethan Martindale. 3 from Wigan Best is Leo Ashcroft. In 5 from the Isle of Man is Charlie Bevan. 6 from City of Liverpool, Thomas Ball. 7 from Wigan Best is William Nichols, and in 8 from the Isle of Man is Oscar Madrill. A couple of 12-year-olds, they're in lanes 1 and 6. And we have 13-year-olds in lanes 3, 7 and 8. And a couple of 14-year-olds in lanes 2 and 5. Entry time 2:35s to 2:42s. Well, William Nichols leads 1:15.87 from Leo Ashcroft, and then Anthony Zima 1:18.18. So Will Nichols was 1:15.87, Leo Ashcroft was 1:16.75. So a new heat leader by 1/100th of a second. Leo Ashcroft turned first in front of teammate William Nichols, both Wigan Best swimmers. Then it was Anthony Zima of Ramsbottom. So Leo Ashcroft leads from William Nichols. It is then Anthony Zima. Ethan Martindale trying to get back at him. Well, it is Leo Ashcroft, and he'll get a time. 2:33.97. William Nichols 2:35.50. And Anthony Zima gets in there third at 2:37.92. All right, that is confirmed. So once we're ready, saying that, like I said, once everything's gone back to normal and we're ready to rumble, this will be heat 6. In lane 1 from Ramsbottom, Harrison Burgess. 2 from the Isle of Man is Carter Neal. 3 from Wigan Best is James Boyers. In 4 from Fleetwood, Jasper Gibson Bird. 5 from Ramsbottom, Samuel Wilson. 6 from Bolton Metro, Bogdan Tonu. 7 from Wigan Best is Albert Barrow. And 8 from Preston is Sebastian Bowen. Well, Samuel Wilson, lane 5, he's out in front. 34.29. From Jasper Gibson Bird, 34.90, and then Harrison Burgess, 35.85. Well, it is Samuel Wilson of Ramsbottom. He leads 1:12.09 from Jasper Gibson Bird, 1:14.17. And then it was Harrison Burgess at 1:14.56. As you can see at home, turning around first to head back down the pool for the final time is Samuel Wilson, 1:51.15. Harrison Burgess, 1:54.02. And then Jasper Gibson Bird at 1:54.83. Entry time for Samuel Wilson was 2:32.80. After that, quite hard to tell, but possibly Harrison Burgess. Also going well is Jasper Gibson Bird. They're your front 3. And it is going to be Samuel Wilson, 2:29.39. Next is Harrison Burgess at 2:32.39. And Jasper Gibson Bird, 2:32.53. Just wait for all those times to be confirmed. All is now confirmed, so we'll move on to Heat 7. As we said, this is Heat 7 of 12. Lane 1 from Blackpool Aquatics, Gabriel Barnett. Lane 2 from Blackpool Aquatics, Archie Honey. 3 from Ramsbottom, Benji Sutcliffe. In 4 from Aquaburs, Archie McLaren. 5 from Bolton, Ben Noakes. 6 from Chadderton is Isaac Chung. 7 from City of Salford, Kareem Altuck. And in 8 from City of Manchester is Georgie Temishen. We have 14-year-olds, lanes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 8. We've got a 15-year-old in lane 7, a 16-year-old in lane 5, and a 17-year-old in lane 6. Entry times 2:28 to 2:32. Time for the men and the 200 backstroke. To get consideration times to London, 2:11.40 is the time they are looking for. 2:11.40. There's Benji Sutcliffe leading the way for us at the minute. One of our 14-year-olds, he's in lane 3. See him towards the top end of the screen at home. There you go. Actually, it's lanes 1, 2 and 3 are in the first 3 positions. Benji turns first in lane 3 at 151.93. Then Gabriel Barnett, 152.58. Teammate Archie Honey, very, very close behind, 152.71. Archie McLaren just starting to ramp things up in lane 4, so he can get himself into the top 3. So 6, 7 and 8 also battling out. Ben Noakes still working extremely hard there in lane 5. But Benji, probably half a body length's advantage, but he's going to have to be careful here. Archie Honey's coming through extremely quickly. It might get down to the finish this, but Benji Sutcliffe 2:29.77. Archie Honey 2:30.23 and Gabriel Barnett 2 minutes 30.80 in top 3 in heat 7. On we go, heat 8. Okay, so as we said, heat 8 of 12, lane 1 from Clitheroe, Ben Bedford. 2 from Wigan Best is Caleb Gowanlock. 3 from Carnforth, Harvey Burns. And 4 from Burnley Bobcats is Lewis Clayton. 5 from Crosby, Dylan Gregory. 6 from Southport, Harrison Dale. 7 from Aquaburs is Oliver Thomas. And 8 from Bridgefield is James Graham. James in lane 8, Dylan in lane 5, the 14. We've got 15-year-olds in lanes 2 and 6. 16-year-olds in lanes 1 and 7, and that leaves 2 17-year-olds in 3 and 4. Again, entry times in the middle of the pool, 2:24. Outside lanes, 2:27s and 2:28s. Lewis Clayton leads the way for us at the moment. He's looking nice and steady as the Burnley Bobcat swimmer in lane 4. Doesn't seem to be using too much, but we'll wait and see. And he comes into the wall to turn at the halfway turn. It is Mr. Clayton, 1:10.21, followed by Oliver Thomas of Aquaburs, 1:12.47. Then Dylan Gregory of Crosby, 1:12.50. So Lewis Clayton of Burnley still leads the way, although Dylan Gregory of Crosby is slowly starting to reel him in. Still probably a body length's advantage for Lewis with 15 metres to go. So I think we're going to run out of space for Dylan Gregory to try and get back into position 1. And it is going to be Lewis Clayton. He'll stop the clock in 2:26.31. Dylan Gregory 2:27.47 and Oliver Thomas. He rounds off your provisional 1, 2, 3 in 2:28.37. Heat 9. Heat 9, lane 1 is Matthew Richardson, 2, Ben Saxby, 3, Hayden Battle, 4 is Jaden Lim, 5, Mitchell Leake, 6 is Joshua Hollamby, 7, Dan Barton, and 8, Ollie Robinson. And it is St. Helens swimmer, Hayden Battle, who leads away for us, 145.91, Dan Barton next, 147.65, Ben Saxby, 147.90. Well, we've got around about 15 metres to go. Hayden Battle still leads, although Dan Barton's closing in, as is Ben Saxby of Ramsbottom. Final 5 metres. This will go down to the touch, I think. Hayden Battle still, oh no, did have an advantage, but Dan Barton gets in there. 222.90. Hayden Battle, 223.25, and Ben Saxby, 225.11. Heat 10. So again, after Heat 12, we'll be rolling straight into the finals. No breaks, straight into the finals after Heat 12. Now, of course, that's the females 100 breaststroke. So coaches, team managers, if you haven't already done so, looks like most of the swimmers are over there already. But you can start sending them to marshalling. Thank you. As we said, Heat 10 of 12. Lane 1 from Bolton Metro, Ethan Blythe. 2 from City of Manchester, Mika Nose rank. 3 from Clitheroe, Owen Donnelly. 4 from Everton, Dominic Workman. 5 from Wigan Best is James Vaughan. In 6 from Wigan Best, Cole Hood. 7 from Southport, Finley Byrne. And 8 from the Isle of Man is Oliver Doughty. Entry times, well, Dominic Workman's a 2:16. He's in, of course, lane 4. Outside lanes are at 2:19s. Halfway turn, then Finley Byrne leads, 108.44 from Owen Donnelly, 109.24, and then it was Oliver Doughty at 109.32. Well, as you can see on the stream, actually, apart from Finley Byrne, who's out in front, Oliver Doughty a slight advantage in second, but pretty much middle of the pool in a straight line, not too far off. Lanes 4, 5, and 6 especially. Hey, there you go. That's a great shot of what we're looking at. Lane 7, Finley Byrne turns first, 143.80. It is now Dominic Workman next, 146.15. And then Owen Donnelly at 146.72. Ethan Blythe was at 146.73. Oh, mate, to be fair, there was just plenty of 146s. Finley Byrne of Southport. He's going to get to the wall first. We know that. In second place is still Dominic Workman. Cole Hood has forged forward and pushed himself into third position at the moment. Finley Byrne, he'll get himself a time, 2:18.38. Dominic Workman, 2 minutes 20.80, and Cole Hood, 2:21.64. This is Heat 11. So we said this is heat 11 of 12. Oh, that sounds good. In lane 1 from Preston is Isaac Shaw. 2 from Wigan Best is Joshua Hayes. In 3 from Carnforth, Ashton Pinnington. 4 from Wigan Best is Alfie Owen. 5 from Ramsbottom, Sammy Sutcliffe. 6 from Ramsbottom is Shea Whiteley. 7 from City of Manchester is Jack Jarvis. We have 16-year-olds. They're in lanes 1, 4 and 5. 17-year-olds, well, they are in 2 and 7. And a couple of 19-year-olds in 3 and 6. Alfie Owen, he comes in on a time of 2:12.65. And the outside lane's at 2:15. At a moment, it is Sammy Sutcliffe who leads the way in lane 5. He's been followed by Shea Whiteley, his teammate in 6. And Jack Jarvis in 7. It's almost like we've got 2 heats in 1 at the moment. Lanes 5, 6 and 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Sammy turns at the halfway turn, 1:05.95. And it was, as we said, Shea Whiteley, 1:06.44. Jack Jarvis, 1:07.43. As we said, as a reminder, the gentleman aiming for a time of 2:11.40 to pack the bags and head down to London. So it is Sammy who leads in lane 5. Still looks like it's Shea Whiteley next in 6. Alfie Owen starting to move through, though, into that second position. As we said, Sammy's still in front. From Alfie Owen now, and then Shea Whiteley. Final few metres. Sammy gets in there, 2:15.21. Alfie at 2:17.30, and Shea Whiteley rounds off your top 3, 2:18.50. This is the final heat of the day, heat 12. As we said, final heat of the day. Lane 1 from Southport, Joel Morley. In 2 from Bolton Metro, Mark Thompson. In 3 from Crosby is Finn Arnold. 4 from City of Manchester, Lachlan Beasley. 5 from Southport, Flynn Smith. 6 from Ackleburs is Ollie Barry. In 7 from Preston, Hayden Soul. And in lane 8 from City of Manchester, Finian Malcolm. Finn Arnold, he's 16. He's our youngest swimmer. He's in lane 3. Everybody else is in the 17s and overs. Yeah, and as we said, entry times are 2:07s to 2:11s. Well, we're going to come up to the halfway point here. It looks like it'll be Joel Morley or Mark Thompson in lanes 1 and 2 who'll turn round first. It is Mark Thompson at 1:03.91, followed by Joel Morley, 1:04.13, and then it was Flynn Smith at 1:05.28. So here we go, turning for home. Joel Morley leads, 1:38.52 from Flynn Smith now, 1:39.27. Mark Thompson still third, well, in third at 1:39.39. Well, as we said, 2:11.40 was the time they were aiming for a consideration. So London probably going to be outside that just. Let's have a little look. Flynn Smith, 2:12.19. Joel Morley, 2:12.33. And Mark Thompson, 2:12.59. Okay, it's finals time. This is event 331, females 10 and 11 years, 100 meters breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane number 1 from Southport, Sophia Leddy. In 2 from Preston, Esther Newton. In lane 3 from Wigan Best, Lexi Gordon. In lane 4 from Clitheroe, Beatrice Pollard. In lane 5 from Preston, Sophia Slater. In lane 6 from Bury and Elton, Mia Ashworth. In 7 from Wigan Best, Grace Walls. And in lane number 8 from Leyland Barracudas, Isabella Scott. This is the final, the female 10 and 11 years, 100 meters breaststroke. So in the heats, it was Beatrice Pollard. Only just so, 0.2 of a second. 1:36.62 from Sophia Slater, 1:36.81. Lexi Gordon was third quickest at 1:38.35, but that's only 0.3 of a second in front of Mia Ashworth. Sophia Slater was quickest over 50 metres in the heat at 45.05. And it is Beatrice Pollard who leads at the moment, 45.18 from Sophia Slater, 45.41. Grace Walls running third, 46.62. "25 metres to go. Beatrice Pollard of Clitheroe leads just from Sophia Slater of Preston. Third place is a battle as well between Mia Ashworth of Bury and Elton, Grace Walls of Wigan Best. Lexi Gordon's not going away either. She's trying her best to get into the medals. Front two though. Sophia Slater, Beatrice Pollard, stroke for stroke into the wall. Who gets her first? Sophia Slater, 1:35.17. Beatrice Pollard, 1:35.34. Grace Walls gets her third in 1:37.10. We move on to event 332, the females 12 years, 100 metres breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane number 1 from Blackpool Aquatics, Kira Tonikova. In lane 2 from Crosby, Ella Lambert. In lane 3 from Preston, Wei An Ho. In lane 4 from Leyland Barracudas, Neve Connolly. In lane 5 from City of Salford, Emily Annette. In lane 6 from Leyland Barracudas, Darcy Allenson. In lane 7 from Wigan Best, Matilda Bristow. And in lane 8 from Wigan Best, Rossa Tempesta. This is the final of the females 12 years, 100 metres breaststroke. So in the heats, Niamh Connolly went 1:28.48. Outside lanes are at 1:33s. So middle of the pool starting to break away. Lanes 3, 4 and 5. Way on hold, Niamh Connolly, Emily Annette. Also in the mix, still Darcy Allinson as well. As I said, nice and close this. Oh, at the 50-metre turn, it is Niamh Connolly, 40.31 from Emily Annette at 40.64. 10th of a second behind her was Wei Han Ho at 40.74. Still to play, all to play for, shall we say, with 25 metres to go. 4 swimmers in contention at the moment. The other 4 trying to get back into that contention. 15 metres to go. Wei Han Ho, Niamh Connolly, Emily Annette, Darcy Allinson. Who wants to win? All of them, of course, but at the moment, Darcy Allinson of Leyland Barracudas seems to have the advantage in lane 6. She gets to the wall first, 1:27.45. Wei Han Ho was second, 1:28.16. And Emily Annette gets her third, 1:28.29. Okay, let's go. This is event 333, the female 13 years 100 metres breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane number 1, from Wigan Best, Esme Cunliffe. In lane 2, from Preston, Violet Carnes. In lane 3, from Preston, Tallulah Kay. In lane 4, from Blackburn, Eliza Johnson. In 5, from City of Liverpool, Kiana Hoy. In lane 6, from the City of Salford, Mia Dalton. In lane 7, from City of Salford, Gabriella Teasdale. And in lane number 8, from Leyland Barracudas, Athena Johnstone. This is the final of the female 13 years, 100 metres breaststroke. Well, in the heats, Eliza Johnson of Blackburn was 4 seconds quicker than anybody else in this final. She went 1:21.24. Kiana Hoy was a 1:25.5, and Tallulah Kay was a 1:25.9. After that, we go 1:26s to 1:28s. Well, as you can see, it is Eliza Johnson, as I said, 4 seconds quicker than anybody else in the heats, and at the moment, 36.72. I say she's pretty much a second in front of herself from the heats a little bit earlier on. Next is Mia Dalton, though, with City of Salford. And running third was Preston's Tallulah Kay at the turn. Like I said, Eliza Johnson's heat time was 1:21.24. And as mentioned, she just went a second faster than the first 50 metres of that one. Looking behind her, though, you've got in second place at the moment Mia Dalton, although she's got to be careful. Kiana Hoy, City of Liverpool, tracking her down. But let's go back to the front here. This is going to be some time from Eliza Johnson. She'll stop the clock in 1:20.21. Next, it's going to be Mia Dalton, 1:24.24. And Kiana Hoy rounds off your top 3 in 1:24.52. This is event 334, the females 14 years, 100 metres breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane number 1, from Leyland Barracudas, Pollyanna Hodgson. In lane 2, from Ramsbottom, Gracie Yates. In 3, from Wigan Best, Isabel Prescott. In lane 4, from Clitheroe, Imogen Clarkson. In lane 5 from Southport, Mia Robinson. In lane 6 from Bolton Metro, Sophia Stafford. In 7 from Wigan Best, Isabel Ashurst. And in lane number 8 from City of Salford, Amy Young. This is the final, the females 14 years, 100 metres breaststroke. So this time in the heats, Imogen Clarkson went 1:19.61. Pretty much 2 seconds in front of Mia Robinson, 1:21.51. Isabel Prescott of Wigan Best was third at 1:21.98. Outside lanes at 1:25s. Well, Imogen Clarkson is out in front. Let's have a little look at her time. 36.18. Followed, as I said, by Mia Robinson at 37.83. And then it was Isabel Prescott, 38.22. But she was, well, in fact, Pollyanna Hodson was just 1/100th of a second behind her at the turn. So again, no doubt, I think there's pretty much is going to go the way of Imogen Clarkson with 15 metres to go. Question is, who's going to get second and third? At the moment, Mia Robinson is in second, although Isabel Prescott isn't giving up, changing the colour of her medal. But it is going to be Imogen Clarkson, 1:18.24. Who gets her next? Isabel Prescott does, 1:20.72, and Mia Robinson is third, 1:20.88. This is event 335, the females 15 years and over, 100 metres breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists, in lane 1 from the Isle of Man, Zoe Newart. In lane 2 from City of Liverpool, Evelyn Flanagan. In lane number 3 from from Bolton Metro is Olivia Gibson. In lane 4 from Leyland Barracudas is Elizabeth Adam. In 5 from Blackpool Aquatics is Sophie Dixon. In lane 6 from City of Liverpool, Marley Rose Garrett. In 7 from Ramsbottom, Bonnie Carruthers. And in lane 8 from Everton, Megan Templeton. This is the final, the female 15 years, 100 metres breaststroke. So in the heats, Elizabeth Adam was 1:15, Sophie Dixon was 1:16. We had 3 on 1:20, we had a couple of 1:21s and a 1:24. Well, quite a few times watched Elizabeth Adam and Sophie Dixon battle this race out. And we're going to see it again at the minute. Sophie Dixon, Blackpool Aquatics, is leading at 50-metre turn, 35.12 from Elizabeth Adam, 35.76. And even Flanagan was third at 37.81. That was 6/100ths in front of Bonnie Carruthers. .25 metres to go. Sophie Dixon, Blackpool Aquatics, still leads Elizabeth Adam of Leyland Barracudas. Third place is still up for grabs as well. That's between Molly Garrett and Bonnie Carruthers. But let's have a little look at the front two. Sophie Dixon looks to have this one sewn up. And she does. 1:15.10. Elizabeth Adam, 1:16.03. And who's third? It's Marley Rose Garrett, 1:19.93. This is event 336, female 16 years, 100 metres breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Stretford, Pearl O'Brien. In lane 2 from City of Salford, Rosie Berry. In lane 3 from Wigan Best, Evie Cutter. In lane 4 from Ormskirk, Joni Dunn. In lane 5 from Bolton Metro, Jasmine Rollet. In lane 6 from Wigan Best, Alice Holt. In lane 7 from Carnforth, Jasmine Cadman. And in lane number 8 from Aquabers, Amber Aston. This is the final of the female 16 years 100 metres breaststroke. So in the heats, Joni Dunn and Jasmine Rollet was only 0.2 of a second between them. 1:16.24 for Joni, 1:16.55 for Jasmine. Evie was a 1:18. We had a 1:20, a couple of 1:21s and a 1:22. All right, through 25 metres then. Very, very close at the moment. Evie Cutter, Joni Dunn, Jasmine Rollet. Now your front three. It looks like Jasmine actually has the advantage here as she's going to come up to the turn. Here's Jasmine Rollet, 35.80 from Joni Dunn, 36.22, and Evie Cutter at 36.87. Rosie Berry was next at 37.2. Well, Joni Dunn and Jasmine Rollet are having a right battle at the front. Evie Cutter's running third, although you do have Rosie Berry as well, not too far behind. Jasmine Rollet has got around about 10 metres. As we said, a little bit of a shock on the cards if she gets in there, but she's been swimming fantastically well at breaststroke. Jasmine Rollet, Bolton Metro, gets there first, 1:15.68. Joni Dunn 1:16.29 and Evie Cutter's third in 1:18.55. Okay, the final racing action of the day. This is event 337, the female 17 years and over 100 metres breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from City of Liverpool, Amy Coy. In lane 2 from Leyland Barracudas, Emily Wade. In 3 from City of Manchester, Eloise Rathbone-Jones. In lane 4 from City of Manchester, Anna Healy. In lane 5 from City of Liverpool, Gabriella Hunt. In lane 6 from the City of Salford, Grace Jackson. In 7 from Preston, Jenna Cross. And in lane number 8 from Wigan Best, Isabel Liptrot. This is the final of the female 17s and overs 100 metres breaststroke. In the heats, Anna Healy went 1:13.66. After that, you had Gabriella Hunt, 1:16.3. Eloise Rathbone-Jones in a 1:16.51. The outside lanes, Isabel Liptrot on a 1:21.43. I said done well. As Isabel Liptrot get herself in the final of the breaststroke. Doesn't swim it very often. Backstroker, of course. Chris, her dad, nodding his head. Still wondering how that's quite happened. There's a great swim either way. But look, at the moment, Anna Healy leads away in lane number 4. She turns around here. 34.05 from Gabriella Hunt. 35.35. Eloise Rathbone-Jones at 35.96. We get front 3. Grace Jackson and who was it? Jenna Cross. Both touched at the same time there. 36.87 through the first 50 metres. Well, Anna Healy still leads. Although she's just got to keep her eye on Gabby Hunt, City of Liverpool in lane 5. Eloise Rathbone-Jones still working hard as well, but it is Anna Healy with around about 8 metres to go. She leads, and in the heats, as we said, she went 1:13.66. Can she beat that in the final? She's going to be there or thereabouts. Anna Healy, 1:13.93. Gabriella Hunt, 1:15.16. Eloise Rathbone-Jones was 1:16.21. All of that has been confirmed. Well done, ladies. Thank you very much, as always, to our technical officials. You may now leave poolside. Very quickly, as we said, we do it all again tomorrow for one last time. So session 10 tomorrow, that starts 8 a.m. warm-up, 8 a.m. till 8:15, the open males 14s and unders, 8:15 till 8:30, the open males 15s and overs, 8:30 to 8:45, females 14 and unders, and 8:45 till 9 a.m. there's the females 15s and overs. I'm telling you what, if we've ever been told get out the building, that is exactly the, the thing we've got. I've got results